is midway to invoke a massive critical hit that can shift the tables of balance in here. But until they do so, let's see where we last left off. So without much further ado, who wants to do a quick recap of what transpired during the last session? Cannon will remind you that we started into the ooze altar below.
Oh no, the map's not loading for me.
Is it not loading for others as well, or is it just Jeff for
My
me?
computer's just running slow, I think.
Are we supposed to be in the VAT map now?
We are in the ooze room map.
Yeah, the use room. Then it has loaded for me.
Okay.
I can do the recap if need be.
Yeah, if
Go
you
for
want.
it.
I was gonna,
I've
but I can't see anything.
Oh well, I've been slacking on it for a while. Vacations changed me. Anyway, last time we are just no. We just finished off the ooze encounter that I wasn't there for. And I believe after pulling out of this room, the party went to search for a spot to have some momentary respite, going into the previous area where we had where they had dealt with a number of creatures and a really bad acid trap. And really, funnily enough, I think deciding to short rest inside of the acid room chamber where there were doors. After coming back and sort of looking over the loot that Jethris had piled on the floor or had been carrying on his back, one of the two, there was a clear interest in the items, as there was a particularly, shiny armor that pulled at the heartstrings of any person who'd ever played a martial character before. And sort of had we were sort of given the news by the Deva that those items were giving off bad vibes, and those bad vibes were detrimental to her vibes, and it would be best if we destroyed those things to cease those bad vibes. And after Jethris wiped the tears from his eyes and put the armor on the ground, he asked Goel to go to town on the armor with a hammer, and he did. And he crunched and crunched and crunched on the metal, turning the once gleaming, glorious, ethereal plate armor into a pile of nothing more than, or a ball of nothing more than adamantium scrap, if that's what it was made of. I'm not sure if it was made of that, or just in general strong metal, strongly enchanted metal. And that seemed to not as much please the Deva, but just, it confirmed what she was interested in. Zirin or Jethris walked out and sort of mentioned to the Deva that Zirin was a bit saddened about losing the armor, as if the armor was going to be quite potentially useful, or disappointed at least that it was attached to such a dark god and had no real reason to be kept in that way. And essentially, it was, I don't know if it was this conversation or the one previous, that the armor's materials would be instrumental in creating potentially the Moonblade, or being a part of it. Am I right in saying that?
Not really. They only said
Oh.
that the scrap, the ball of metallic scrap in there could be melted completely, and the oil extracted from there could have potential uses. This is what the Deva said.
Oh. Anyways, despite the fact that it has nothing to do with the big, funny, cool elven sword ahead, we did it anyway. And basically, once we got our rest, we pushed forward and had the sort of revelation that Zonkir said that Regulus had gone. The Regulus that had been around had gone seemingly towards his mother, which his mother is supposedly what we were going to go see, and supposedly could give us information on where we would, what we would need to do, where we would need to go, etc., etc. So we trekked with Zonkir at the lead, or at least pointing the way. Went down into every person ever's actual nightmare, a lair of spiders that are far too big. We went into the depths of Australia and found an average-sized Australian spider in the form of not Shalab, the web weaver, where she was guarding over a bunch of bodies, one of which happened to be a Regulus. Not the one they had met previously, or not the one that they had started this day with, seemingly. Other than that, Goel went to free him. The spider was quite adamant in getting in everybody's faces and skittering over top of them, much to our general mutual disgust and uneasiness towards that actions. She mentioned the fact that this was all his fault, and pointed at Regulus, or at least the one that started it all was his fault, as that he seemed to, by interacting with Elwyn, or interacting with his fate, his story, his destined event, seemed to have shook the fabric of space time, sort of, and not only began to glitch himself, but also negatively affect fate. And as she explained this negative effect to fate, she mentioned that this is, we would need to have another event, another sort of big blow to, or a repairing event, something of significance to the very fabric of reality, to combat or to fix the hole that Regulus had seemed to have created in meddling in an area where he should not have meddled. This involved what would possibly be the creation of a Moonblade. The Moonblade would need to be created on the very day that normal Regulus, the Regulus that everyone is used to, that knows, is back in this reality. If it is not done on that day, then Regulus will keep will sort of be continuing to be a Rolodex of different timeline variations, and they would basically have to wait until their Regulus appeared again to do so. It seemed as though Regulus would appear on this next zenith, this next eclipse, where that would need to be the time to forge the blade and bring Regulus back into this reality. But what stands in the way of that are finding all of the pieces and being able to actually complete the objective. And this big spider lady, after explaining all of this, took a interest in both, well, mostly Elwyn, but Regulus as well, to find the right pieces to change her own fate, to restore the beauty that she once had and return to the surface, or return to the life that she once had through studying and using these two who had already meddled with fate once to fix her own. Thus engaging in a fight because she did not want Regulus or Elwyn to leave, and fortunately, everyone seemed to want Elwyn to leave at least. Certain people not particularly caring about this variation of Regulus, knowing that they'll just get a new one on another day. But it could be detrimental to finding the original if they just constantly replace. And regardless, after revealing that intention, she sicked her hive of spiders on us, her web. And we are now engaged in a big combat with the web weaver and her kids. To which Zonkir kindly pussyfooted his way back and said sorry and hid as we
And
kill his mom.
Dick.
This is exactly where we are, as Elwyn is trying his best to even strike at the web with, but his muscle memory is not aiding him at this. With his mind somewhat drained, his body just clearly cannot match the speed that he once used to wield those blades with. He tries to hit on a rhythm, he tries to build up momentum, and with each strike, the attack seems to miss again and again, only managing to strike once against the enemy, against the spider, a slash across the side of it as the spider bleeds. Completely angered by that, the web weaver will turn towards Elwyn and the ones in front of it, and will put both of its front hands onto its head and start dragging strings of webbing from there, conjuring a tangled mess of a web around her head, like a mane or hair, that is, and she will speak, I am tired of you. Be gone, and then will unlace it forth. And the web weaver will use her web of hair right in front of her. The webbing spans around, hurling at Goel, Snowsong, Elwyn, and Regulus, making the area lightly obscured. It doesn't do anything right now, but any creature that moves over there will need to make a dexterity saving throw, or when they start the turn in the area. And that will be for the web weaver Stan. She will recharge even the ability to do so. And before she's done with it, she will skitter around and maneuver further away, allowing both Goel Snowsong and Elwyn to make an opportunity attack against her as she moves out of the webbing. Elwyn doesn't have many other uses for his reaction, so he will as well try to strike, but that will not hit. That's a 9. For him, a reminder that the plus is not a plus, it's a minus for him. And Goel, your attack is at 23, correct?
It's at advantage.
From the moment that the attack happens for you is over here. So the target is not next to any of your allies.
Well, it's not can't be reckless. Okay, 23 then.
Yeah.
I don't have any exhaustion, so it is 23.
Yeah. I remember that. I do not recall. I don't think you are memory drained. I see Regulus is, I see Elwyn is, I see Zirin is.
No, I'm not.
And I see Jeffers is. So yeah, 23 is 23. And that will hit for a total of 22 points of damage. And does Snowshock make an attack as well or no?
Yes.
Go for it.
His would be at it.
His should be correct for 14 points of
extra
slashing damage. A nasty strike, regardless, that is, as the webweaver skitters to the side and gets out of the way, leaving the swarms of spider to pick up the rest. The first swarm will start attacking you, Goel. The second is towards Elwyn. Neither of which will hit, as both of those swarms continue to crawl around you and try to bite you, but to no effect. As the massive spider moves over there, kind of just looks to the side as if it is able to see something close by. What have we here? A fly? She wonders as Jeffers, you are up next.
Last session, I specifically said that I unattuned from the lyre and attuned to the drum, but I forgot to write the attunement in the item description. Is that okay if I continue with that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Why? Sorry, it just keeps bringing me to a different page.
No worries. In the background, I will be rolling some attacks from Judas, but carry on, do your thing. He's attacking the spiders to try and help.
I'm trying. Okay. This is my plan last time, so I'll keep going with it.
Go ahead, Jeffers.
Are these? Have we seen these things do multiple attacks?
They do. They attack twice, or they substitute one of their attacks to use webbing.
Actually, I'll, of course. What level is this fucking... Sorry, guys. I will, really pissing me off. I'm gonna cast a Bane, on the 2 rune spiders and Shelob. Just the first level.
Shelob. Yeah, no worries. What's your DC? Remind me.
With the drum of the war march, it is 20.
Okay, the rune spiders cannot make that saving throw. Shelob might be able to.
Hey. I thought she wasn't Shelob.
Hey, you're correct, Season. You tricked me. I kid. But yeah, your DC you said is 20.
Correct.
Do I care much for a Bane? I care for a Bane. Let's let it pass on this one, as she will be under the effects of Bane, but not only her, both of those rune spiders as well. As you speak a few words of power, and those creatures seem to be beguiled and thralled by your presence, and also baned by it.
Trying to click my core so I can figure out what I can do as a bonus action. I will. How many bardics do I have right now? Full. Are the people in the webs? Do they look restrained?
Not right now, but they are about to. At the start of the turn, they make saves against it.
Hey man, if you're anything like our Regulus, we could really use some fucking help here, so don't get stuck, dick. I'll give him a bardic inspiration.
It's really sad you're asking the Regulus who has no fire spells. I don't have any.
Well, that doesn't matter to me. You're a high-level spellcaster, and I assume I'm out of attacking range of the runic spider being 20 feet up, but I don't know. So
Correct.
I'll just get another 10 feet up just in case, and we'll make it 15. So I'm 35 feet up, and I'll move this away, so I'm not in a area of effect, and that'll be me.
Judas strikes left and right into the spiders. His weapon strikes on the first one and then slashes on the second one, spinning the blade around as he prepares to continue his assault. As the rune spider over here starts to skitter closer towards the web, and as it gets next towards Snowsong, it will try to take a bite at them. So
Hits.
an attack that shall hit for 17 points of damage as the spider jumps towards the beast and pierces at its back for 17 points of damage. The rest of the effects do not seem to endanger furthermore Snowsong, but it has a second attack and will do it again. I think that hits as well.
Why are rolling so high?
Apparently, I'm rolling high on damage this time as well, as the rune spider just jumps and bounces once onto Snowstorm, then plunges deeper the fangs of it and brings the beast down as it then turns and looks towards Eloin and Goel. The giant spider over to here skitters for a moment as it looks at Jethro's around. It is a dumb little creature and will try to move as close as it can towards Jethro's to try and pull him down by using its webbing on them. The attack is even at disadvantage, and it too shall not hit Jethro's with a 7, that is. As the spider tries to bring Jethro's down, Jethro's manages to avoid the attack. And Zirin, you are up next.
Okay. So let's see. We got Sheila doing her thing.
Everyone's calling her she love.
You
You know what? No, she's Angolian. Okay, I will differentiate myself.
Okay.
But do remind me, did I cast what's it called? The speed buff on last session.
Kinetic Jaunt, you did.
Kinetic Jaunt, yes. Did I? Do you remember? I think I cast
Yes.
Kinetic Jaunt.
This is the first thing
Thank
you did.
you,
You did.
folks. Yep. I will. So that should be 40 feet of movement. These spider. What does the X mean on those spiders? The rune spiders.
They have not recharged their webbing.
Okay. So they're not incapacitated or something. Okay. You know what? Let's get here and give Judas some help. So Zirin will dash with his enhanced speed towards the flank of one of the spiders and try to attack it with his scimitar. So he will try and perform large, flashy arcs with his blade and will miss the first attack, I guess.
The attack indeed misses against the spider.
But get a very good hit on the second one, and I think that will be a first level smite.
Add that to the mix for 48.
48. Yep. So that's a total of 13 and 21, 34 damage total. Out of
That will bring the spider down as Zirin, you move up forth and slash into the back once the spider jumps out to the side. But as it tends to look towards you and prepare for the attack, you plunge your blade straight into its maw, in between the fangs, and the blade blasts with searing ranges, moonlight, and the spider drops on the ground, dead.
not even the
Anything else, Helen?
goddess's weapon can make you look any prettier. Uh, Nothing. He will scorn. He will. What's it called? Insult the spider as it dies, but he will turn his focus on the next one. For now, so that will be Zirin's turn.
As Zephyra is about to take a turn on top of, I would assume Zephyra is flying, but along the lines or the very where the creature is also standing at the same time. Have Zephyra take the turn. You can clearly tell that the web weaver is keeping an eye on them.
Well, yeah, I assume if she tries to fly away, she would just get swiped by an opportunity attack.
That is correct.
However, she can use the. Yeah, she's gonna pester the web weaver. Use her action to give the aid action to whatever it might attack the web weaver.
To the next attack, that is indeed. And anything else for Zephyra?
Nope. She stays right there.
The web weaver, angered by that, will use its legendary actions and start sending more of her blood. My children, hunger, and the giant spider start to roll down from her side. And that will be her legendary action. Just to keep an eye, Goel, your attack did how much damage in total? 30, you said? Or something like that.
It's my attack and Snow Songs did 36.
Okay, together, because I am keeping concentration on giant spider from the web weaver, so I need to keep an eye on that. But yeah, it wasn't more than 20 per attack. Yeah, it wasn't.
It was. The first one was 22.
22
Goel's
is a
attack
DC
was
11.
22.
It's still enough for the spider to keep concentration for that. I mean, it
The
has
second
a plus
attack
10.
was 14.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't
No
22.
concentration.
Sorry. The
No worries, no worries.
D6 from Hunter's Mark, which I rolled a 5 on. So it's 27.
I'll roll then a DC 13. Oh, wait, no, it has a plus 14. Plus 13. Ignore that. I thought it has a plus 10. But nonetheless, it is the layer's action. Right after it used the memory drain on last turn, it cannot use it again. The giant spider is up. So for this turn, the layer will do nothing as Regulus. You are up next. You're starting your turn in there. You need to make me a dexterity saving throw. DC 21.
Joy. With 2d10 bardic, or is it only one?
Well, what are you doing? A
I'm
save?
making a saving throw. Yeah.
Then you just get temp.
Yeah. Okay. Normal dexterity save. I will use inspiration.
Well, that's 8 temporary hit points to you.
Can't reroll that again and again. So I'm restrained, huh?
Currently, yes.
And the only way to get out of this is fire damage.
Or slashing.
Fire
Use-
damage. The webbing from the Web of Hera, link the ability again, is immune to all damage except magical fire. Magical fire is the only damage that deals anything to that. This
even know
web.
if I-
The other webs from those spiders can be harmed normally with slashing damage as well, but this is much stronger webbing.
And I roll 20 fire damage on a single spell. Ugh.
Well, not a single, but
In one turn, it needs to be a single spell. I can't have multiple sources of fire damage.
Oh, right. Never mind. I keep thinking you can quicken fireballs for some reason.
Um, uh, I make an attack roll through my familiar. Is that still using? I'm the person being restrained.
You're making it through there, but yeah, you're using the same modifiers as it. You would still have advantage because if the web weaver is distracted, but you would have disadvantage from you being restrained. So it would be a normal.
So if I make a melee attack and my familiar does it, it's still at disadvantage because I'm restrained.
Yes, it works similar to I've done the research on that, as if the attack is happening from that space, but with all the benefits and buffs and debuffs you have. Like if you were poisoned, you are still at disadvantage, even though your familiar isn't poisoned, stuff as such.
Ah. Okay. Is this? It doesn't. This web doesn't seem to have the effect that I can't teleport out of it.
It doesn't. You can teleport out of it.
That takes away the damage I was going to try and do this turn because I don't know if I have. These three are all in it, right?
Yes.
And this web remains for a minute.
Correct.
And it also counts for the web that she can just legendary action make us roll terrible for the rest of the game.
Yes.
Cool. So that would make 3 of our marshals absolutely useless. I will. Lovely. I will. I don't even know if I could reach them with my. I'd have to deal damage to them, right? Or would it just be the web? If I do enough damage, the whole web disappears, or just like in the area I hit.
Only the 5-foot cube of the web is destroyed by the damage that you might deal. If you look at the description, it says a 5-foot cube of the web is destroyed. It takes at least 20 damage. If you do 40, 10-foot cube of the web is destroyed. Stuff and so on and so forth.
I miss my other. I miss regular Regulus. I could deal that damage otherwise. Okay, I'm taking too long. I will just. I'll bonus action Misty Step with Fey Step or Fey Touched out. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to have a bonus action this turn. I will just Dimension Door instead. Oh, that's fine. I'll just Misty Step. I have so many things active right now that could do a bonus action, but and they can get out of the web though. But it's a strength. I guess they have the best chance. I will just Misty Step over here, right next to Jethris, or below Jethris by a quarter mile. And I will. Am I within 5 feet of that other spider?
No. Oh, wait.
Okay.
With this one, you should be within 5 feet. Give me a second. I'll have to check a little bit closer. No, the spider is taking those 3 hexes, so no, you're 10 feet away from it.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I will just do Shining Blast on the big angry spider. Or, yeah, Shining Blast. So this is first one's at advantage, I guess. 1.
That hits.
Not to ignore the Spire of Shadows on there. 2. Not at advantage. That 14 wouldn't hit.
$27 hits as well. You are at a minus D4, but it doesn't account. When 27 will still be way too much for that.
Okay. That's my turn. Actually, I'll move.
Quickly disperses and reappears further away and starts blasting at the spider as he's trying to get away, seeing all those strange individuals that seem to know him, but he clearly does not identify nor know of them. The rune spider behind Judas will continue its attacks and try twice to inflict harm upon them. 21 will hit, 17 will not. As Judas will take only 4 points of piercing, but also 10 points of acid for a total of 14. As Goel, you are up next.
What is this spiders around me?
Swarms of spiders.
Am I grappled with them or?
No. However, at the start of your turn, make me dexterity saving throw, Goel. You are at advantage, but that is you don't have Judas' aura, so you are currently restrained. 21 is the DC for that.
Okay. 21?
21 is a dexterity save.
I use my inspiration to reroll it.
Go for it. Close, but not there.
Okay. So I'm restrained.
You're currently restrained.
I'll try to kill the swarm.
You have advantage and disadvantage, making the attacks at normal.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna use the active for Skull Crusher.
Go for it.
Does it hit the swarm?
It counts as a single unit, so yeah, you count it as a monster, as a single creature.
Okay. Can I get all of this?
I don't recall how much of the range it has.
Okay. Why did it roll damage already? It did not. Okay, I have the thing that does auto. Okay, so it's 60 feet. And they make a DC 15. And that's
you can definitely target multiple creatures with that. The big spider included amidst that. I'll assume a 60-foot cube from Goel is pretty much every creature in the area. Yeah, anything that you can see. So, that's 24 points of damage, meaning that the swarm right next to you, even if it saves, it will be destroyed, taking half the damage. Everything else needs to make a saving throw for it.
Nice. And her eggs will be destroyed.
The DC is 15, correct? Yes. So I'm going top to bottom on that one. dealing with the swarms of spider. The ruined spider right next towards you is stunned as it takes 24 points of damage and becomes incapacitated. From that, the swarm of spiders next to the web weaver is destroyed. The ruined spider that is next to Judas is also stunned by that. And the giant spider next to Jeffers or below Jeffers makes the save, but takes some damage. The swarm of spiders next to Elowen will also be destroyed. Not destroyed, but stunned. That is, as they do have a lot of health, bloodied and stunned. If they can be stunned, I'll check on that in a moment. And the web weaver will make the save, taking 12 points of damage. The swarm cannot be stunned, but it is bloodied, barely destroyed. And the guys go.
I'm gonna walk right here and try and
You cannot
Resist-
walk because you are restrained from the web.
still restrain,
Yeah?
even when the thing died. The swarm, or is it not the swarm that's restraining?
The webbing is restraining you, not the swarm.
Does the weapon take damage from my AOE
Only
or?
magical fire, what we were saying a moment ago.
Oh, okay, that's right. This is thunder. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
As Goel just grabs his weapon and just slams to the ground, an echoing blast around the area. As right after that, Elwin will, at the start of his turn, fair little chances of making that save. But who knows? Maybe he will. That is too good. However, he does deduct a D10 from that, if I recall correctly.
Oh, so he failed.
He fails on 80% of the rest of the D10.
It is not on a saving throw. It's only ability checks and attack rolls. Okay, that is what I wanted to check. So this time, he actually will not be thwarted by the webbing. So he will be able to take his turn as normal. He sees these creatures around, and he will try to swing once around himself to try and put an end to them. So make a single attack. That is an 11. Does 11 hit a swarm? It does not. He will do his second strike against them. That 15 will hit against that, and he will carve the last remaining spiders around him as he's trying to catch his breath. He looks around, sees where Goel is, and he will try to remove him out of the webbing, as he will try to make the check for you, Goel. That is his third attack. To that, he does deduct a D10. But 21 will still be enough, as he will manage to grapple you from there and pull you with impressive rolls out of the webbing, or I guess remove the webbing, that is. Yeah, this is what he's trying to do. It has been a roller coaster on those saves, but that is what Elwin will try to do and manage to get you out of it. I am not feeling well, Elwin will say, as the web weaver, angered with what Jeffries is doing, will sprint up forth as close as he can towards them, lift up from the ground a huge creature that is, and with only the attacks that have a little bit of a bigger reach, she will try to strike you, Jeffries, using 2 of your claw attacks. Swing once and twice.
I think those hit, even with Bane. Unfortunately.
For 19 and 18 points of slashing damage, not sure if any of those, any of the Bane will make it for some. Sorry, if you need to make any con saves for Bane, I think you passed the first one.
Do I? Oh,
If it is an
yes.
11, yes. The DC is 10.
Sorry, I was looking at the attack roll, and I was, like, very concerned.
No worries. The creature reaches up towards you and swipes twice, but it cannot get you with its mouth, as the web weaver looks towards you. Pesky lizard, but you are not of my interest. And that will be its turn.
You
A
ain't too
swarm of spiders
great looking either.
Right after that will skitter and rush. This one will move on towards Judas. And that is a dash action for it as Jeffries. You are up next.
Oh. I'm still doing math. 2, 3 minus 30. So that's 67. Okay. I'm still stabbing range from Lady, right?
Only for her claws, not her bite.
Oh no. What's everyone's health at? Snow Song's down.
Snowsong is down, yes.
Does he do magic damage?
Yes.
Okay.
His attacks are magic.
What is the range on this? 60 feet, 30-foot radius. Looks like I can do it. Jethers will, after getting struck, pluck at a couple strings on his bango, and I will cast a Mass Cure Wounds with my last 5th level, targeting Elwyn, Goel, Snow Song, Judas. I think those are the people it can reach, right? I can't, make it hit me, can I?
The muscular wounds? I think you can.
Can I? Because I'm 35 feet up, too. That's the problem.
I mean, if you are targeting up to Goel, maybe not up to Elwyn, I can tell you right now. If you have, it's a 30-foot radius, right?
Yeah. But I want to hit Snow Song,
I think
too.
you are within it. Okay.
So I don't think I
The
can.
furthest target from you is Snow Songs.
Yeah, but I
tell
can
you right
I
now.
can make the point right here if I wanted. Is the thing. I don't
Yeah,
know
but up
how it
in the
works.
air as well. But, however, indeed, you cannot get Snow Song, but you are able to get Elwyn, or you can skip yourself. Up to you.
That's what I was aiming for. If I couldn't get, yeah. Oh wait, actually, is there a way to get Zirin in that too? Yeah, I'll get Zirin in that as well. So that's 24 hit points to Zirin, Judas, Goel, Snow Song, Elwyn.
I'll put the extra hit points into both Elwyn and Judas. The rest, you are doing it yourselves.
So I'm in range to get hit by the claws, but I'm not in range to hit her.
You're within 10 feet of them.
Yep.
So your range attacks are normal, if that's the question.
I'm gonna take an op anyway. I'll fly down to her gracefully, and I'll bite one of her legs. Is it alright if I fly this way to do that?
More than fine, yeah.
And Hungry Jaws Bite. Here we go. Where is it?
"21 hits."
For 5 slashing damage, and I get what's my prof? 5 temp HP. As I rip out some of her carapace and chew on it.
And anything else, Jeffers?
No.
Hey,
The Web Weaver will use their legendary action, the last for this turn, to make one more claw attack towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure that hits.
Even
You
with...
bite towards her, she turns right back and slashes towards you.
Okay. Here's the con save. I make it.
Judas does manage to get rid of the swarm of spiders and turns, starts attacking the other spider in there as the ruinous spider into the distance repeats its con save to get out of the stun condition. It fails on that part as the giant spider amidst there will skitter up forth and go for Regulus for a bite attack as it does not have its webbing results. Does 23 hit you, Regulus? I'll assume it does.
Yeah, does.
For 5 points of piercing damage, I need you to make my Constitution saving throw.
I'll save. Okay.
More than fine. You take 2 points of poison damage, and you do not have to roll again against the poison of giant spiders. Just to keep an eye on that, because that is what happens on successful saving throw. As that will be for the giant spider and Zirin. You are up next.
Okay. Well, this time let's give a hand to our for a short time friend Regulus. As Zirin will once again will as he pulls off his blade from the spider's corpse, he'll immediately swing it towards the giant one, the unruined one. Thus going for 1, 2. Well, one of the 2 attacks will hit for 10 slashing damage.
As you turn towards the creature with a quick strike, and that is 10 points of slashing damage, as you said, making the target bloodied as well. And the Galzirin.
That will be it for now.
Zephyra is up next.
Saphira is going to fly over, land on Elowen. Wait, is the web up in the air, or is it on the ground?
It is on the ground.
So Zephyra can fly and not be bothered.
Right now, yes. Technically, it's a cube, but I'm okay with that. It's spread out like a on the field over there.
So fly and land on top of Elowen's head.
What's wrong with Elwyn Head?
A lot of things. You're rolling a d10 to every attack saving throw. Zephyra will take the dodge action, or actually, we'll take the grapple action just to attach herself to Elowen for the time. And then the rest happens on my next turn, eventually.
More than fine, as right after that, the web weaver knows that at least one creature is still in her webbing. That is Snowsong. And even though they are brought back or regain some hit points, the web weaver will use once again memory drain. This time it is on Snowsong. Goel, make me an intelligence saving throw. Also, Snowsong has 24 hit points.
How cruel is it to take away a dog's memory? Shame on you, Kaz. Shame on you.
You know he's gonna fail. So -1 intelligence. What memories are they gonna?
Of
Oh,
you.
he doesn't like that treat
Being
anymore.
pet. I don't know if you heard it either, Goel, but you got 24 hit points from
You
my
gained
cure wounds.
24. I added it on Snowsong. I didn't add it on you, Goel. You can add it on you yourself.
Me or
But-
Snowsong? 20.
Both of you.
Both of you. I added it on Snowsong. But
Oh,
you
the
use
mass
them
cure
yourself.
wound.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot.
And Regulus, you are up next.
So I have a question, 2 questions, Kaz. I'm gonna fix it with the normal method. Would a high level positive energy sort of spell equivalent or greater to greater restoration or heal be enough to cleanse these effects, or no? Is it just
let me
those two?
see what it says.
It says greater restoration or heal, very specifically. I'm just asking if it's possible that anything else could. That would possibly normally not cleanse an effect, but we're not exactly swimming in effects like that.
Depends on the spell. For example, regenerate, yes, I would allow that to work, something along those lines. I'm not sure what spell you have in mind for it, but as a restorative spell that restores massive heal points or something as such, yes.
That one?
That would not work, no.
Damn it. I'll have to try. Anyways, for my action, I will just hold my. I guess I'll have to back up from the spider as well. I will back up from the spider.
The attack does not hit you, however.
No. And I will clench my fist, and Zafira will begin to glow. I will cast Greater Restoration on Elowen through Zafira, cleansing him of that terrible effect, all the way back down to I think if it happens again, it'll just be a D4. So,
Yes.
And then as my bonus action, I will point at Webweaver and I will throw a star at her.
Thank you. I have no idea. Just my brain is waking up.
I don't have any sort of advantage. It's just normal. I don't. Yeah, Radiant Soul still applies, but the
I think it's
staff.
in general when you deal radiant damage. So yeah, that should work for 30 points of damage as the mote of light glows and is hurled towards the web weaver. Even with a minus D4, you would still be able to strike at the target. A burst of radiance at them. Anything else, Regulus?
Regulus will just sort of say out loud, "Sorry, you're not taking me to fix your problem. If you want to, if you can feel free to try."
Saucy.
That'll be it.
She will only reply, "You are not getting out of my web, little fly." And right after that, the ruin spot next to Judas is still stunned. But we'll make the save at the end of the turn. Oh, wait, no. Bane applies to saving throws or not? I don't recall
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Just
Attack rolls and saving throws.
no matter what it rolls, a d4 is a d4. It rolls at least once, and it does not stop the stunned condition. As Goel, you are up next. As I said, Elwin did bring you out of the webbing, but you are also starting your turn in the web. So you once again do make me the dexterity throw. This
What?
remains for a night.
Again?
Yes? You will be constantly harassed by the webbings, but this time you made it. Don't stay in the web. Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge into this thing. Smack it 3 times. Still has my hunter's mark. So it's gonna be an advantage. 1, 2, both hit.
21, 24, both of them shall hit. And 26.
All right.
$19, 20, and 16 for the last strike. That is as Goel rushes towards the creature and starts slamming his weapon again and again at it.
55. Snow Song, is he prone?
He is prone and he's also restrained.
It's gonna. Can he get up?
He cannot get up because he doesn't have movement right now. His movement speed is 0 as long as he's
Oh,
restrained.
shit. What can I do? A deck save to get out of the restrained, or
Not a deck save right now. For now, it is a strength check. DC 21. It can be athletics.
I gotta get a natural 20 to be able to save from that.
You're also at a minus D4. So
Yeah.
as it sounds, that also might not be able to get out of that.
Can he attack while he's restrained?
He can, at disadvantage, but he can. The creature is also stunned, so Snowsong has advantage, normal attacks against.
I stunned it. There you go. It's +6 for you.
Snowsong
That is-
restrained under the webbing tries to strike at the spider, but fails to do so, regardless. And I'll assume
At a
that's
stunned spider.
Yes, I'll assume that is Snowsong's turn, as the webbing is not allowing Snowsong to truly attack the enemy. Elwin, you are up next. Technically, I should have put you out of the web, so I'll put you over to here because you wouldn't end your turn inside the web. But yeah, Zafira has cleansed the mind debilitating effect from you, but the webbing in front of you, should you enter it, you are instantly restrained.
I
Very-
will use a bonus
When
action.
not restrained, you make the saving throw, but yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, I will use a bonus action as a cloak. Take me shadowing and disappear and teleport 30 feet. And yeah, I will run next to Gaval and attack. And first attack, it will be advantage. I'll sacrifice the advantage to make it
Sorry.
rabbit strike. Question, DM. First, I'm sorry for late. I fall asleep. So sorry about that. Does still the thing that you give it to me last session, it's still available?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what you give me last session, right?
Yeah. The action sets.
Thank you. So, to attack, first to attack. Wow. And attack 3 times. I'm still tired for some reason. I will action surge to attack more 3 times. So, which one hit?
Your rolls have not been great, apparently.
No.
19, 27, and 23. Those 3 attacks will hit.
Okay, so 3 attack.
As Ellen rushes towards the creature, towards the spider, and starts striking towards it, the spider tries to move back and forth, spinning, skittering backwards, and then bouncing on them to try and block some of the attacks. The forelegs do manage to parry some of the hits, but Elwin still manages to inflict some potent damage against the target. Anything else, Elwin?
You made a bad choice, spider. That is my turn.
You see, as Elwin, you're moving this. Oh wait, no, the Zephyra is not teleported with Halloween, because Halloween teleported, but you, at the start of your turn, you saw a creature coiled around your neck. Regulus, feel free to give it a...
In the brief moments of your character consciousness, before you teleport across the map and leave behind your savior,
I do not know.
you would have seen a green little snake with wings, otherwise known as a coatl or coatl,
How
with a
adorable.
pink feathery mohawk. That had just given you, cleansed you of your bad vibes.
It will had receive a pet and thankful and ask him to hide before teleport.
We'll find out what that does next time. On my turn.
And right up next, the massive spider, seeing you both approaching into the area, the web weaver is done with you. And by done, she means that in the literal fashion of it, and she does not will more of you. And once again, she starts to pull strands of webbing from the back of her head. Strings of web start to fill up the area. She whips her hair around and ushers it forth, springing this web once anew at the very forefront of it, this time coating a much bigger area that involves Goel, Eloin, Judas, and Zirin. No one makes a saving throw right now, but surely enough will. And she does recharge the ability to do so as well, as the web weaver hurls the webbing on these individuals, still sticking next towards Jethros. And as you know what, she will stand for this turn in here, trying to absorb some blows before moving away. And spiders are not there. Jethros, you are up next.
Fuck. You guys won't believe this, but all of my spells are concentration.
Research J's.
I will say to her, I I'll say, you keep saying you have no interest in us, and you want to know what? That's probably good, because we're way out of your league. You should kneel. And I cast command on her. So yeah. Just a first level command. Yep, I think that saves.
I think as well. Even with a minus d4 from Bane.
Well, I go ravenously, Rah! And I bite her again. Seriously. I miss horribly.
That's an 11. That will indeed miss this time. Jethros, as you turn and try and bite her, and she will turn right back towards you. What did you say? Spider bit your tongue. That's Jethros.
I flip her off and end my turn.
throw.
Judas continues over there, but this time he needs to make a saving throw. He has advantage, but does he have a minus? Not yet. Let's see. 20 will slightly not be enough, I believe. That is correct, because he's... that should not be... That should be 21, because he has a +4 to all saves from his aura. He did upgrade his aura, but it is not registered there. So yeah, that is a 21. Barely enough for him to avoid the webbing. So he will turn, now that the spider is there, he will, and this one is stunned, he will try to maneuver around and go from behind to try and strike this one. Taste that, bitch, he says. And I don't like swearing, but this is
That was the most accurate Judas. That was the most accurate Judas impression I've ever heard.
Attack number 1.
And all you're missing is him missing the attack.
Attack number 2.
There you go.
That second one doesn't.
Now it's canon.
But nonetheless, 24 points of slashing damage at the back of the creature as he turns and strikes at it twice. And that will be Judas' turn. As right after that, this spider into the distance will recharge its webbing, but will it get out of the stun condition? Spoiler alert, it will. But that will be at the end of its turn, as the giant spider right next towards you, Zerin, will try to turn right back and attack you. Plunge its teeth on you. And giant spider. The spider tries, but does not hit you. As Zerin, you are up next. On the start of your turn, you know what you have to roll for me.
Yep. Well, I guess Zirin has a better chance than others to make this, but he makes it.
That is indeed enough.
All right. But this is still difficult terrain, right?
It is.
Okay. You know what? Let's see. Uh, mhm. Just let me remember what spells I got in the. Okay. Okay, you know what? Zirin is going to use his Ring of Spell Storing in order to cast a second level Bless, targeting Judas, Goel, Elwin, and himself. So let me remove that.
A few words of power from Zirin, and the crescent moon appears under the foreheads of everyone as it slowly shifts into a full moon and bolsters you with radiance.
Woo! And that will be Zirin. He drops, of course, concentration on on kinetic jaunt, but that will be it for now. Oh no! Do remind me, the ring casts the spell as a bonus action or as an action?
As an action.
Okay, so that's Zirin's action. He has no bonus action, so that is his turn. Actually, he'll probably also screw it. He's not afraid of any spider. He'll move here so that his protective aura is closer and can affect Jethrus and Goel as well. And he'll try to hold. He'll turn his blade towards the spider, then turn it back towards the weaver, as in to try and keep to show both of them that he is aware. He won't be easily ambushed, but that's his turn.
More than fine. Just to keep an eye, you are ending your turn there. You don't need to make the deck save right now, but at the start of your next turn, you will have once again to make a saving throw against the webbing.
Well, if I fail it with all my bonuses and a blessing, then it was fate indeed.
More than fine. And Zafira is up next.
Is the spider over here just vibing?
It is no longer stunned.
Oh.
It just ended the stunned condition on its own.
Zafira's gonna go over here. What's the Snow Song is stuck there, yeah?
Probably, yes.
Zafira would have a conflicted battle, and I don't think Regulus would command her to assist Snow Song, not having a deep connection. But she will nonetheless move 40 feet this way. That'll be end of her turn.
The layer action cannot use memory drain as well, and it already has a giant spider up, so nothing for the layer for this then. Regulus, you are up next.
Regulus is going to move adjacent to the web. I believe I can get right here without being in it. Oh boy. Where do I have to stand to have Jethris be in a 30-foot radius?
Technically directly below them.
Yeah.
Where did I start my turn? Fuck.
15 feet from there.
Okay. Okay. Here?
You're technically directly below them, so I'm okay with that.
Okay. So Regulus is going to as he's charged with positive energy, he's going to say, "Damn your webs, damn your lair, damn you, and damn your fate." And he will push his hands out to the sides, and a bright light will blast out. Do no damage, but I will cast Holy Aura. And I will get every single ally in it. You have advantage on all saving throws, and I believe I have to check again. I don't think the effects of being. I think every attack on you has disadvantage.
And the other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. That is correct.
Advantage and all this. Unfortunately, it doesn't really affect her because she's not on the fiend or undead. But yeah, so yeah, advantage on all saving throws, and everything has disadvantage on us. Also, on my way there, I'm gonna throw an angry orb at Spider Bitch.
Damn.
Where is angry orb? There is angry orb. Ugh. Wait, hold on. Do I have that?
You have Bardic Inspiration, but also you roll a d4 and deduct it from the roll. So roll the d4 and see if you want to use the Bardic Inspiration after.
Roll d4. Yeah,
That's a
I will
15.
roll. I will roll a bardic.
Okay.
That's a d10.
D10, I believe.
Yes.
Oh wait, is the sorcerer ability is the one that's
The 2d4 is the
okay.
sorcerer ability.
I will inspiration the roll because I will inspiration it entirely. Does that keep the terrible the d10 as well?
Yes, but it also gives the d4 at the same time. If you had rolled the 10, I would still allow it to carry over. It's the same thing. Or I guess, you know what? Reroll both of them. So, yeah, you're using Bardic Inspiration. Go for it. That's a 21 minus what plus what?
D4.
So an 18.
D10.
That hits.
Better.
Okay, so that's 30 radiant damage. That's another star. I'll deduct that other star there.
I think she takes 8 points of thunder damage as well, Jethros, from that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's the first time that's actually done damage.
Yes. Correct. Well, significant damage.
So wait, hold on. Sorry.
And she took a total of 38, meaning a DC 19 to keep the giant spider up. So let's see.
Wow.
Giant spider will go away.
You gotta keep rolling these ones. I like that. Love that for her. And then I will what's her attack bonus though? That's the kicker. Yeah, that'll be it.
As at the end of your turn, Regulus, she hears your words and she is very much vehemently pissed of that. So she will turn around and try to swipe you using its claw attacks. Now, bloodied after you scorch straight onto her face, she's angered and she will try to swing at you with disadvantage, nonetheless. Even a d4 from the Bane that will still hit you.
Wait. Maybe not. I don't think it actually makes a difference. I can't bring my AC up that high.
For 10 points of slashing damage as it turns around and swipes at you. I don't know what's your con save, if you need to make a con
I don't
save
need one.
Okay, for Holy Aura that is. I'll assume you have a +9 or something.
I have temp HP still.
More than fine. As right after that, the ruinous spider over to here needs to make a con saving throw for the stun. It fails that, and it does not recharge the webbing. And Goel, you are up next. Oops, sorry.
What's the 2 thing on me?
You have advantage on all saving throws and you have bless. At the start of your turn, you make my dexterity saving throw to see if you are restrained or not. You are not restrained.
I have Judas Aura too. Yeah. It's going to be difficult for me to get restrained with all these. All right. Hammer time.
Ooh.
Nice.
Love to see it. It's the first one. Whoa. That's actually pretty good.
Why
Really nice one.
Skullcrusher is doing Skullcrusher has an additional D8 where it should not have been, if you see on the critical
The
hit.
2d8
Yeah.
on a crit, it somehow it added. Well,
Yeah.
actually, it's 1d6, 2d8.
Yeah,
So
the
it's a
extra
6 and
D8
2.
shouldn't be there. So it should be a 6 and a 7 because it already does 1 D8 on the normal and then 1 D8 on a critical hit.
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, doesn't it have a thing with crits? Or is that just the Stonemaker?
That's Stonemaker.
Double check.
I know the problem that you have done. You have put it to 2d8 on the critical hit on the edit. It should be 1d8.
Oops.
I'll fix those, but yeah, go
Are you
on.
sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, on extra 2d8 damage if the target is a dragon. Okay, no.
That's a different
But I mean, yeah, you're right.
But this lady's like dragging us down.
She's
so-
not a dragon spider.
That is not what she is.
All right, Stonemakers.
Go for it.
I have a D4 to
Still hits.
Yeah. Let's see. For a 15. Snow Song will try to attack the spider. It's not stunned anymore, is it?
It is no longer, so it is a disadvantage.
Assume that doesn't hit.
16 will still hit.
Doesn't
However,
have-
Snow Song Oh wait, no. It's a minus a d4 15 will not hit.
Yep, that's my turn.
As right after that, it is Elwin's turn.
Okay. Make an dexterity, right?
At the start of your turn, at advantage, you make a dexterity saving throw. Yes,
I fail.
you become
And
restrained.
I teleport. This is
Sadly, you cannot teleport because you are in bright light.
where the bright light. Isn't this cave?
The
Wait,
aura.
Deluce.
It's the aura.
As no,
Ah.
it's the crown of stars shedding bright light in 30 feet.
Okay. God damn it. Okay. I couldn't attack normally because I'm being really rolling low thanks to. Uh, could I just cut the web?
It's immune to all
web
damage.
is immune to all damage except magical fire.
Oh, remember who took my fiery sword? I can't understand why he did that.
Mm-hmm.
I blame the DM. Okay, I cannot do anything. Give me a second.
Trying to break free.
Yeah, it will. The problem if I break free, it will waste my entire turn.
As opposed to.
Yeah, but I will break free because I don't want to be drained. What is
Recommend
the athletics?
athletics. It's an athletics check. DC 21.
Okay.
Alwyn, you find yourself once again trapped in that webbing, but you are done with it. You just grab it with both of your hands and break free.
Yeah, I'll walk here and yeah, I will walk next to Judith. That will be my turn because
Probably around over to here, so you're not
Mm.
in the webbing, that is.
yeah, that is my turn.
More than fine. And as Alwyn, you move around and start striking at the web weaver, she will use the rest of the 2 legendary actions she had left to cause her brood to spawn. Swarms of spiders, once again, fill the area around. One of them approaching towards the Goel, and one of them towards Zirin. And as it is her turn now, we will take a quick 5 to 10 minute break and we'll be back for the rest. Take a quick 10-minute break, everyone. Try to be back.
All right.
Be right back.
Something to eat. I'm back.
Me too.
Why your voice sound like helium?
What?
Your sound like helium.
It is yours, Aloy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Give me a second.
Yeah. You might have a voice mod.
For both receiving and output, for input and output, that's an interesting filter.
How about now? Is my sound normal?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday, I just tried a coffee. I shouldn't drink it because already I think told you, Caitlin, that I decide to make myself suffer to have a 3 game marathon.
You're 3 weeks in on that, and it's already not working great for you from day one.
No, yeah, and I already bought a coffee. It have the name Death on it, and I drink it yesterday. It made me stay up, but I think I slept 12. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 hour. It made me sleep 9 hour and a half.
That sounds like a little bit too much.
Yeah, normally I sleep like 5 to 6 hours, but like the moment I like weirdly like it made me like up, like it made me play the game, and the moment I finish the game, I just like I immediately go to my bed, and I don't remember. Like I think it like literally immediately I slept, and when I woke up, like what's the time? Like oh god, it is 4. Like did I slept like almost 10 hour?
Sounds like quite the beauty sleep. Just do a quick check. Goel, Regulus, are you guys back?
Yep.
That is all I need to hear, because right now it is the web weaver's turn. That is. Oops, sorry. Web weavers, I said, not the swarm of spiders. But alas, just to keep an eye around, this will change nothing on the sequence of events. But for me, in order to not lose a track of things, I'll take the swarm of spiders turn first. This is on Goel, and this is on Zerin. Zerin, do I hit you?
Yes, barely.
And Goel, I believe I do not hit you with a 16, right?
Nope.
Okay, as right after that, the web weaver sees that it is surrounded. Fools, she will speak. As her magic has come down and the giant spider has been vanquished from the field. If you think that how you'll get me, you are in my lair, and this is my web. And she will stride full forth, taking a bunch of opportunity attacks. Jethros and Regulus, you go first if you want to make an opportunity attack.
Sure.
Is mine normal?
No.
I'll turn to it one at a time. But Jethros won't. Regulus, do you have an opportunity attack you want to take?
Regulus never said he was back.
It's okay.
What was that? Sorry. What did you say?
The spider, the web weaver, moved across, so it is time for an opportunity attack if you want to take one.
Oh, was she in my range?
Yes,
Well, fuck yeah.
go for it.
She earns a 5th level inflict wounds.
And Zirin will actually use a 5th level smite on this hit.
Do I
It's a very lot of you, but that is what she will do.
roll advantage when she leaves my reach because of Goel? Or no? Gigantic.
Too big to flank, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Zerin, if you want to add a smite, feel free to do so. Like, she's calculating to take all of those hits, even though that is going to be quite a painful.
I somewhat low rolled it actually. Oh, it's a bit average, but it's 43 plus 13. That's a 56 in total. It's not considered an undead, right?
It is not. That hits also Regulus.
Okay. This will be a Spire of Shadows as well. At 5th level. Yeesh.
Before Regulus, you do any of that, you do roll a d4 to see if the attack will actually hit, because you still have the memory drained thingy.
I don't suppose anyone wants to throw it in, but that.
Wait, do I have one? Nope, I don't have one.
I could give you mine.
Will you?
I will give you.
I was gonna. You said you could, and I never figured you'd say. All right, thank you, please. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, never accepting with Zirin again.
Sadly, that wouldn't be a hit in that case, Regulus, as the
Oh.
spider just moves across the web. Jirin makes his attack, and that is a nasty hit from the path. Judas is up next, and Judas makes it at normal. Let's see. Bloodshed Blade. Not a crit, but still a hit. And he should be able to deal a zealot damage as well. So that's a total of 26 from them. A nasty blow. Elwin, you are up next. A normal attack if you are able to. An opportunity attack, that is.
Yep.
And then, Goel, yours is also at advantage because of Zephyra. Because when the creature leaves your reach, Zephyra is still within the area. Goel, you hit. Elwin,
Yeah,
sadly, you do not.
Alone stuck.
Well, and as the spider moves out of your reach, Goel, the spider turns around, looks towards the lot of you, and her hairs start to spread all over again as she's going to fill up this place with even more of her webbing. And
God.
Lord and behold, coating a lot of you as she continues to move further onto her own web. And that will be her turn as I roll for recharge on the web. Once again, she does recharge that. And Jeffrey, you are up next.
Are there any bones over here?
There should be remains, yes.
Any particularly big ones?
There's a big spine over here.
It's a little too big. I'll take one single vertebrae off of that. I'm gonna fly this way to get in range. And I'm going to do what I should have done earlier, like way earlier, to be more useful. And I'm going to expend a 3rd level slot to create Muggy. Like right around here, using the vertebrae. Where's my Muggy? Here he is. I can't drag him out.
That is strange.
I got him. There he is.
Yeah.
I mean, could I make the spine dancing item? He can be...
You should.
Okay, I will. And the spine will fly 20 feet forward next to it. And take a swang at it. As I say... Man, who would be most useful right now? Elwin kind of sucks, doesn't he? He's brain damaged. Zarin, you gotta get some heavy hits in, man. We're almost there. Go team. I'll give Zarin a bardic inspiration, and Muggy will take a slap at the lady. That fails probably, right?
Sadly, that will not hit indeed.
And that'll be me.
More than fine, as right after that, it will be Judas' turn, who starts making a dex save. Let's see how he fares at that. Even at advantage, he will become restrained, as is, unable to get out of there, and he is currently under the effect of rage. That he will try to peel off the webbing, and he'll make his athletics check. See if he can make that. He gets rid of the... He should have advantage because of rage, but regardless, he gets rid of the webbing, and even though this is hard terrain, he will move 30 feet to here, and then another 5 across the line towards the creature. As right after that, the rune spider in here looks towards Snowsong, who is barely able to stand in front of it, and will try to bite at it. I'm pretty sure Snowsong is not getting up from that attack, as the spider just pounces on Snowsong and brings them down. However, it has recharged its webbing, so it will maneuver a little bit closer, and as it gets forth, it will try to hurl webbing onto Judas in this time. This is still short range, and Judas will become restrained once anew by the webbing of the ruined spider on this occasion. And Ziri, you are up next.
Wouldn't they have disadvantage on that?
You are correct, Regulus. I will reroll the web. Still hits.
Also, yeah. That ruinous bite earlier? Or was that on Muggy?
That was on Muggy.
I don't know.
Should have been advantage, no, not Muggy, sorry, it was on Snowsong.
Oh, yeah.
Still is the same. But yeah, Zerin, you are up next.
All right. Right now, Jeth, Reggie, and Judas all have their reaction. Elwin and Goel haven't gotten a turn yet, right? So they don't have a reaction.
Correct.
No, I don't have one.
Yep, figured as much. That kind of ruins my idea for the turn. But first of all, the deck save for the webbing.
Go for it.
At advantage.
True, at advantage, but it's still at 25. But I still wanna. Yep, both are 25s. And with that, Zirin is going to move 15 feet here, and he'll take an opportunity attack from the swarm, or is the swarm moving along?
It's not. So you will take an opportunity attack
All right,
from that. Give me a
of
second.
course. Get off!
It should be a disadvantage, but it doesn't hit.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't hit. So what he will do is he will assault the rune spider here, clear some way if possible. Uh, Actually, let me check. Is there a chance? No, no, there is no chance. So, yeah, two attacks against the spider in front of him. 1 and 2. Does 15 hit the runic spider?
You should be at advantage because it is stunned. This one has
Oh.
not managed to get out of the stun.
Okay, so let's take the 17 or 18, and I'll roll a second one.
17 is the first attack, and yeah, go for the second.
Alright. And 17 the second.
That hits as
Doesn't.
well.
All right, so that should be 8 plus 8. That's 6. That's for 16 total damage. And as a bonus action, well, he will try to blow his hunting horn once more and invite everyone to chase after the spider. Everyone not bound. So that will be himself, Regulus, Jethros, and, well, Judas is restrained. Elwin and Guel don't have a reaction, so let's give it to Goel. He still has a swarm on him. So we all receive 8 temporary hit points, and each one of us can use their reaction to move equal to our speed. Well, half to those of us who are on difficult terrain.
I think the only ones that can actually make use of that, the speed that is Uzirin and Jethros, because Regulus, Goel, and Elwin have not yet played to gain the reaction.
Oh, not even Regulus has their reaction.
Yeah, he plays after you, so there hasn't been a turn in between.
Okay, so
You don't have
okay,
to
so
do it.
well, yeah, it's a bad move. So what he will do instead, he is going to turn towards Judas and inspire him by saying, actually, he is going to try and incite him by saying, "What, is bondage now more interesting to you than suffering?" If trying to, cause him
Instigate.
to, yeah, trying to instigate him a bit, but that is going to be in a joking manner, of course. But this is going to be his inspiration towards Judas, hoping to give him a reason to break these bonds. And
More than fine.
And that is going to be Zirin's turn.
Zafira is up next.
Well, Zafira's gonna who's gonna be suffering in the web in a moment? Goel.
Me.
Regulus, Goel, Elwin, all of those.
All with a very high strength can get out. Anyway, doesn't matter. Zafira is going to fly over. I mean, Goel has a better chance. He has advantage, but Elwin has expertise.
Quick notice, because it might play into account, but I just noticed right now, it makes a 21 strength check. Not an athletics check, just a strength check. It's not athletics or acrobatic. I'm not going to
Oh.
roll back on whatever people have rolled, but to keep in mind going forth. That is.
So he has advantage, and Elwin does not.
Yes.
So Zafira is going to fly over, become a scarf on around Elwin's neck.
Hi, little one.
Oh, I guess there's an aspect of Zafira that hasn't happened in a while. You would just hear, "Hi." Zafira does speak. And she would do that, and then get her actions just to get in that range of Elwin. Can Zafira? No, I guess she can't. She can't use the 8 action on this turn, can she?
She can. She should be able to.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, she'll use the 8 action for Elwin right now, and she'll have advantage on, I guess, the next check he makes.
More than fine, if it is needed. And I'll assume that Zephyrus 10.
Yeah.
As right after that, it is the lair turn, and for the lair, it's time. It will once again call onto and increase the size of a small spiderling at the very base of it. As Regulus, you are up next.
Just need to check the. I mean, I make a save now, right? Am I in
Start of your turn.
No,
you
wait.
do.
Is this? Oh, I am on that webcam.
You are.
I have advantage, but I have a feeling it matters little. Because a certain drow left by 20 feet area, I would have saved because of the drow.
It's all the Drow's plot.
It is. I blame you for my eternal suffering.
Actually,
Anyway.
it would have been a 20, not a 21, so.
Oh, wait, you give it a +2, don't you?
Yeah, I get a +4.
Well,
but I'm still to blame.
Correct. Yeah, I'm equal distance of pain away from both paladins. So I don't have funny divine soul ability. Yeah, Goel's resistant to thunder damage, right? Actually, Zafira would probably be better off doing it right here. This is a very weird interaction, and it's going to happen regardless. I'm gonna cast Thunderstep through Zafira. Regulus will teleport, and so will Elwin, because Zafira will touch Elwin, but Zafira will not move. I think that's how that works. Technically, it is
Works or doesn't, this sounds cool.
touch.
Go for it. It seems like it is working mechanically. It sounds as it's a little bit of ability. Go for it. No worries.
Zafira just like boops Elwin, and Regulus and him both disappear, and a thunder shockwave gets sent out from Zafira's position, and it hits all the spiders. Go well, and the big spider. I believe because it's a 10-foot reach. 10 foot, yeah, 10-foot space you left. So this is a 5th level thunder wave.
Both of them fail.
Wow. That's a good
No more
damage.
or Thunderwave.
spiderlings next to Goel.
And Goel also takes that, I think. But
Goel needs to make the saving throw. Con save.
it's only 15 thunder damage, or less if you make such con save. He has advantage on it.
Is Goel in my aura? He even takes half damage.
Yes, that is correct. So no matter what he rolls, I don't think you're at the plus. You are not at that plus right now. Judas Aura is not giving you a +4. I'm not sure why you have it at a +4. It's a +2. So it still is a failed save. Regardless of that, you take 15 points of thunder damage because of Zirin's magic aura. Go ahead.
And
Wait,
I
doesn't Zirin have also the same aura?
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
because
They
it
don't
doesn't
stack.
He still has bless, by the way. I think that's
But you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it's
no,
a
I
plus
noticed
4
that.
from you because you're full on.
It can
No?
be up to a +3. He for himself has a +4, but a +2 for his allies. So it's a
Yeah.
+4, +2 for
Ah,
you.
all right.
Otherwise, I would have to have like a +8 on charisma, which
It's weird how this works. I guess Elwyn comes to where Regulus will appear.
Regulus.
Yeah. So Elwyn just goes and just evaporates over here. And looks over this way and like he will sort of draw a line where Elwyn has to run to go, and following that line, I will throw an orb at the giant spider. At normal. Orb. Damn. Oh, it's not an advantage. Orb. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know your feeling. Don't worry.
You don't know my feeling. This is a 7th level spell.
oh my god.
I've rolled a natural 1 on 2 very
I
big
made
attack
an
rolls.
action surge. 8 attack, none of them.
You
hit.
did it with a D10 minus. You asked for it.
That was the DM fault. He'll trick me.
Mm,
And the
he
guy's
tricked you by
Regulus for your
telling you
turn.
what I was.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So two orb left. Well, go get him, Elwyn.
The Web Weaver will use its legendary action to strike at Spiny.
No!
Minus a d4. I don't think it will matter much on that. It's a 16, but I still think it hits for 19 points of slashing damage as it sees the massive spine towards them and tries to slam it down. The bone slams to the ground, but then bounces right back on track. And right after that, the ruinous spider over here needs to make a con save. It makes the save, and it is no longer stunned. And it does recharge its web at the same time. And Goel, you are up next.
Do I make a save for Dex?
At the start of your turn, you do make a saving throw. 20 will slightly not be enough.
Fine.
21 is the saving throw.
It's okay. I'll just stay here. I'm going to throw Skull Crusher at the. Is it 20 feet? Please be within 20. Oh.
Definitely is. Oh, no, wait. You're disadvantaged
I mean,
regardless.
it's
'cause you're
already, yeah.
restrained, so, yeah. You can
It's
throw
already
it
a
up to 60
disadvantage.
feet from where you are.
It's 60 feet for it to reappear in my hand.
Yeah.
The long range, yeah.
Oh, long range. That's right.
Yeah.
But it's
You have
disadvantage.
disadvantage, but you already have from being restrained.
Yeah.
Might
All right.
as well.
Skull Crusher.
Well, grab Skull Crusher, even if you don't have a d4. What am I even on about? You don't have that. I guess you have it as a bonus from Bless. You just hurl Skull Crusher. I'll assume there was a Web Weaver, and that will definitely hit.
Yep.
Should also apply Hunter's Mark damage, I think.
I didn't roll the damage.
Yeah, no. 17 will not hit Howard.
Yeah. 20.
I think the extra damage from Skull Crusher is only on melee attacks. Do give it a check in between. I'll take the damage regardless because that's an extra one
Yep,
or so.
sure.
But give it a look in between as you just grab Skull
Yeah,
Crusher. It
it's
bounces
melee.
back on the creature. You grab it again and hurl it again for, I guess,
15.
1 less damage. Yeah. And the Gazgoel.
No, just reappear in my hand,
It flies, but yeah. Back to your hand.
or yeah, flies back to my hand. Can't really do anything with bonus action. Do a gem roll. That's my turn.
Alun,
My
you are up
sad
next.
I will tap Regular's shoulder. Thank you. Not a state of talking at the moment, but yeah, thank you. And he will start running 30 feet. And just to be sure, I. Sorry, I'm still like my brain is not fully functioned. I cannot teleport yet, right? Because of the
You
light.
should be able to. It's dim light. I think the clock allows you to dim light to darkness, right? Or only
Yes.
darkness.
No, dim light.
You should be able
Okay.
to use it now.
Just to be sure. Where's my cloak? No, this is the. It said, while you're in dim light or darkness. Okay, so I
So
will
yeah.
teleport in her head. Could I teleport above her?
You can. However, if she moves and you do not attach yourself to her, you drop down. In order to attach, you only need to use one of your attacks in order to make an athletics check against their acrobatics, which is pretty easy for you.
I mean, it is pretty easy because the number, but I've been rolling shit. So yeah, I will teleport above her head, attach myself. Let's see. Let's see if I can roll something good. Athletic. See.
Keep in mind, I do need to make an acrobatics check against that, I believe.
It is you against me. You're gonna roll bajillion.
I rolled a
See?
bajillion, but yeah.
I will expand another attack
Mhm.
just to be attached. Now good luck.
I don't
Yeah.
make that. I have a
But
+3. Keep in mind, this takes one of your hands to be constantly attached to.
yeah. So I cannot. So I have only now 3 attack because I will sacrifice the advantage to make a rapid strike with 1 sword. Attack
Mhm.
twice, of course. Okay, and 1 more attack because I already sacrificed that attack.
Go for it.
So 2.
27, 20 hit.
Yeah, that is my turn.
For 28 points of damage.
Like what I imagine the second sword is more like pierced on her, trying to make hold on her, and striking her with my sword. And I said, "I'm done with your fate. You're gonna die the moment you decide to make choice of our fate." And that is my turn.
She will turn around and try to claw you, Elwin, as that will be her attempt.
Deflected.
You manage to block the attack, and it is her turn right after you're moving with her. Give me just a quick second. As right after that, the web weaver sees that you are once again now standing on top of it, endangered as she's not going to be kind, and she will turn around and try to snatch you out of her back by making a bite attack first. I
Yeah.
assume that hits.
That is a
And,
flexible head.
Yep. As you just turn to the side, she turns around, moves her body in there, and bites you. For 19 piercing damage, I need you to make me a con saving throw. You should have advantage. Wait for a moment. She has disadvantage on attack rolls due to Holy Aura. Give me a second. That might miss, because I do roll a d4 from Bane. I think, Jeffrey, you're still concentrating on Bane, right?
Yes.
All
Can
right.
you roll a... no, that's still head.
You still make the saving throw, however, so you take only 20 points of poison damage from that element, so for a total of 39 from the bite attack. And, sorry?
No, never mind.
39, huh? Ouch.
Yes. And she will try to shove you, or what to do.
What? Why she have to shove me? I'm just a small elf
Yes,
that
she
have
will
a...
try to use her claw attacks to shove you, so she'll make athletics against you.
Of course. Of course. Anyone have it in score?
I will say, get your mitts off of my shorty. And cast silvery barbs on her.
Who takes the advantage? I will reroll the athletics.
Can you give me the
Zirin.
advantage? So I...
No, wait.
The advantage wouldn't
Judas
apply
is coming
to
up.
the
Judas
coming
this
up.
athletics, but yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is the case, then, so of course he's gonna roll.
It can happen from time as she kind of just turns and shoves you out of her space, getting you out from there. And as she does so, she will also try to strike at you with a second claw attack. For 21 points of slashing damage, she just turns and runs towards you. Wait, I have disadvantage. I forget it all the time. But I shall not. 18, that shall not hit you, Elohim, because it's a minus d4 as well on top of that. As she just turns around and strikes towards you. Stay down, she will say. And once again, she will maneuver slightly into her web, further behind, allowing you for an opportunity attack, Elohim, if you want to.
I'm not. You know what? No, I don't use my reaction a lot, so I'll try to hit, knowing I'll miss. See, I missed.
19 hits.
Yeah.
Bleeding and chopping her down with its strike as the spiders are right up next. They are not letting go. They will move towards Zirin and they'll make an attack. But they will not hit us, Jeffers. You are up next. Jeffers? No.
Bane has been helping, right? Bane's been helping.
It saved Elun from one of those attacks earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll keep that up. I will. No, that's just for a large creature. But I will. No, we're gonna keep that. I will. I will. Cast a mind sliver on her. Say. You're lucky. You're lucky we gave up our fire, because that greasy ass hair would have been up in flames by now. And I'll do that. Bow. for 13 points of damage.
Your words do instill a little bit of dread into her that you could have come here with blazing, scorching fire, but alas, she's still able to brace through it.
And she'll have another d4 subtracted from her next save, specifically.
Anything else, Jethris?
Yeah, I'll just move above Judas, and Monkey will take his slam. Since Judas is also inspired. Wait, he's already inspired. Never mind. So I'll give this one to Goel, and I'll say, Goel, you gotta break your bonds like you did your traumatic ones before. Secede yourself, become better. And I'll bardically inspire Goel, and Muggy will take a slam at Lady. 26.
That hits.
For 10 force damage.
And anything else, Jethris?
No.
The Web Weaver will use its legendary action right now and cause more of those spiderlings to appear in the area. They seem to have been working so far for her, or at the very least, creating a potent distraction, and she's trying to just flood the whole area with it. One of them will move towards Elwyn, the other one towards Maggie, or, you know what, within 5 feet of it, over to here, and maybe it will further get away. As Judas is up next, he will, using the silvery barbs, will make an attack against the web that the spider put on them. The attack should be at normal then. Bloodshed blade once. He should be able to carve out of the webbing of the rune spider that is, or the normal spider, I don't recall who exactly put it on them, as he will move up forth, continue to maneuver around as he can. He doesn't want to step onto the web again, so he will get onto the rune spider and make his second attack against this creature.
I believe he has advantage on the first one.
He did have advantage on the first attack, which was the 21, which negated the disadvantage he had from the restraint. Sadly, the second attack will not be at advantage. He can expend his bardic inspiration, but might as well keep it because it might be a little bit more useful. And seeing what's happening, he will use his bonus action to turn off his rage, cool down a little bit because he sees that this creature is very, very elusive and he might need to use magic more often. The ruined spider that is right next towards Judas will. I guess it's not next to. It is next to Judas, not to have been hit. It will turn around and try to pounce on them. A normal attack with its ruinous bite. That shall not hit, should be a disadvantage as well, as the rune spider will move further behind and hurl webbing towards Judas. Advantage. A webbing that will not hit, as Judas will take an opportunity attack against them. And Zirin, you are up next.
Okay. Honestly, let's get rid of. No. Do remind me, can someone get another person out by making the check for them?
You can indeed do the check for another person, but it's still a strength check
Mm.
for them.
Yeah, it's a raw strength check, nothing.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I think. Let me see just the range. Because right now, the only one who is restrained from what I see is Goel, right?
Correct. At the start of your turn, you need to make me your deck save as
Oh,
well.
of course. Yes.
No worries.
Is it at advantage for any reason?
Yes, Holy Order
Yep.
is still up.
So correct. Anyone got an inspiration, guys?
I wish I did.
All right. And that it's
You
kind
do
of sad.
have Bardic. I'm not sure if you want to use it.
It's a
Up to you.
16 for a D10. It's not that important that Zirin moves this turn. The important thing is that everyone else can move. But sure, let's try with Bardic. Let's try with Bardic. Is it do you remember it's 2d10s, keep the
Just
highest?
1d10. But for
Alright.
saves, you get temporary HP.
Okay,
get
so that's a
15.
10.
You get 15 temp.
Excellent. And Zirin very happily will hold on to the faith Jethros has in him, his fellow artist. So he will find it in himself to break free. And as for his bonus action, he'll say, he'll call out, "All these webs do is delay the inevitable. No more darkness to hide in, monster." And he will actually use his Mantle of Inspiration as a bonus action this time. And he can target 4 creatures. These 4 creatures are Jethros, Judas, Elwin, and himself. So all these creatures can move up to their move speed as a reaction, if any of them has a reaction. Zirin sure does. Without provoking opportunity attacks, Zirin will move his 15 feet and get next to Elwin. So
You
they
take the
made
opportunity attacks for or you Zirin. That's almost by the center spell. Oh
uh,
wait, no,
n-
you are not provoking
no
opportunity attacks. Yeah,
no
you're not
opportunity
provoking.
attacks with this movement.
Mhm.
What's the temp?
And 8. We all receive all 4 of you receive 8 temp. Judas and Elwin made. Oh, they made attacks of opportunity. I mean, it makes sense. And what he'll do is he will move towards 15 more feet here, so that Elwin is not the sole target of these attacks, and he will use his attacks to strike at the swarm, pestering Elwin. Or wait, Elwin, do remind me, you are crippled by the memories, right? The Elwin
I
does
got rid
seem
of
to
it.
be. Hmm?
I got rid of
I guess
most
it's
of
got
it.
three. Yeah,
Most of it?
I don't know if he's been reapplied it.
not yet.
Okay. Well, in that case, it makes things a little more interesting. Sorry, folks, I really had a plan for that, but it's fine. No, you know what? Since Zirin is frontlining, he'll use his last second level slot to cast a mirror image. He'll create his small troupe of clones, and they will all pose around him, swords facing towards the Fate Weaver, and that's Zirin's turn.
The web weaver sees your advance, Zirin, as you move closer towards it, and will only mutter a few words as stands. Fools! If you think that I cannot see through your magic, Zephyr is up next.
Zafira is going to float up or fly up to. Yeah, she's gonna fly right up to Big Evil Spider Lady on this turn. Being mean. We'll use her action to annoy the big spider. Giving the 8 action for Regulus to make an attack.
And I assume that's the first turn.
Yes.
As right after that, the lair will start memory draining those that are restrained by webbing. That is Goel, I believe right now only, and Snowsong gets his last death saving throw failure, 2 times full damage from that, single fail from themselves, and disappears. Goel, I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw. You are at advantage against that.
Don't have an aura, but I do have bliss,
don't.
right?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Embodic.
Yeah. That is 12 plus the 8, right?
10.
Plus
D10.
I did
the
10.
10.
Have to roll
That's
10.
really rough. Listen, the GM layer, it's an 8.
The night,
20.
which is high but not enough. You take 4 points of psychic damage, and your memories are starting to get drained from you.
But you get 13
And
temp.
you also get 13 temporary hit points and regulars. You are up next.
Regulus will look towards the spider lady and say, "This is your last chance before you become a footnote in someone else's fate. You want yours so bad? Then don't die to us." I don't know if I can influence or intimidate. I don't know if it would matter. So
At
I'll
this
let.
point, even though she is blooded, she does seem confident in her abilities. So for now, no, you cannot attempt to do so.
Okay.
You don't need to expend your action for it.
Okay. I will. However, I will deliver a 5th level inflict wounds, and I will do it at advantage because of Zafira's meddling.
Go for it.
So inflict wounds. That's gonna hit probably.
It's regardless. Roll me for the advantage.
I'll roll for crit. Yeah. Oh, sad. Anyway, so this is at 5th level. Yeah.
For 35 points of damage, the spider shrieks as Zephyra bites at it and starts to drain with the light from within the web weaver.
And I will bonus action spend another mote to blast this web weaver in the face. That's that normal.
Go for it.
It's a D4, I believe, right?
Correct.
Find out if that's a
50.
miss.
That hits for 37 points of damage on top of that nasty inflict wounds. Regulus continues to sling motes of energy towards the creature and using the pet to do and deliver the harm on it. Anything else, Regulus?
And I'll add to that. Oh, actually, no. I'll leave it. I'll leave it be. I'm
The
sure
web
I'm pissing her
weaver-
off enough.
The web weaver indeed will be pissed and will use its legendary action to strike at Zephyra.
That actually. Oh,
It's
that
a
I think that
15.
it doesn't hit. Reese's,
As once again, Bane appears to have been quite the potent force to this.
I need to check. I think her AC might be edited for the sake of. Is it that? I guess it is. I don't remember changing it all. So
If I recall correctly, Zephyra has imp statistics, right?
yeah,
An imp has AC of 13. I'm not sure if you have anything else ongoing that gives an extra 3 to you.
I think I at one point would cast Mage Armor on Zafira. I don't
Yeah,
think
okay,
I have
that's
any means
different character.
to cast Mage Armor on her, so she would get hit by that, unfortunately.
For 18 points of
Um,
slashing damage, that would have been.
Is that magical?
No.
Then I will give her. Oh wait, no, I can't give her double resistance, right?
That
Is that- wait.
9 points of slashing damage.
It's not. It's just. Is it halving or is it resistance? It's resistance, I think.
Pretty sure it's resistant.
Yeah. So it's resistance either way. So 9. Yeah, 9. 9.
As right after that, the ruinous spider will move a little bit closer towards you, Regulus, and as it does so, it will use its first attack to hurl a web at you. So, at disadvantage, it will throw web.
Doesn't hit.
That's 15. It does not, and it will move further forth and try to bite you. On top of that as well.
23.
It's a 22.
Oh, 22.
Yes.
17, 18,
It has
20,
bane.
21. No. I can't. I can't reaction to stop that one.
For 12 points of piercing damage and 6 points of acid, and if your armor is non-magical, it corrodes, but I'm pretty sure it is magical already, as the
It is
rune
magical.
jumps towards you and plunges its fangs on you. And Goel, you are up next.
Kaz, real quick.
Go ahead.
I had 8 temporary HP before taking this damage. What is my con save? Is it just 10? Yeah, just 10, I
10.
think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And go ahead, Goel. You are up next. You there, Goel? Goel said be right back or something?
Gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, Holy Aura drops if it's if there's no other way to stop it.
I don't think there is at this moment in time, which means that those baffled by that, the order starts to fade. And
You don't have bless on you, Regulus? Oh, no. You do not. Ah.
as Alwyn, have your turn. I'll have Goels once they are back. Start of your turn, you make me your deck save, Alwyn. Though if you're about to use bonus action to use it regardless, then don't make it up to you.
Yeah, I'll
It
do
is
that. Sorry, I stuffed my mouth. So yeah,
take a moment.
above her head.
First attack is at advantage.
So I will use Rapid Strike. So sacrifice the advantage.
19 hits, and 24 as well.
Okay, and I will. So if I did not grapple her, I'll hold on her. I will fall the moment she moves, right?
Once he moves out of your space, yes. Like you stay on her back, but as he moves, you lose control. You lose hold of your position, and you fall down.
Yeah, I think grabbing her and wasting her time is good for the party. So I'll go do that. So let's see, plus bajillion that I have that I roll under 5. 33.
You do manage to once again, as you take a couple of strikes, one of your blade buries deep in her, and you are attached to the creature.
And I still have one more attack with one hand and holding my other sword in my mouth like Zorro, and the other hand to make sure I don't fall. One attack. I don't hit. That is my turn. And this
Roll me
is
the
the damage.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
For now, 22 points of damage as Elwin continues to stand above the web weaver, angering it in the process, but at the same time, enemies approaching from all other areas as well. She's getting damaged, and she will just add, slow and steady. The spider always wins the race. And she will take a few steps backwards this time once I knew. The Maggie can take an opportunity attack if they can, that is.
It can't.
And as the web weaver moves backwards, that hits. For 13 more points of force damage, she will 15 feet of movement to get there. Give me a second. She has better ideas. She will.
You mean Kaelin have better idea?
Yes, she will move 40 feet further towards there and then move onto the wall for 10 feet and 30 feet onto the ceiling as she starts to climb above, getting further and further from the ground, with Elwyn attached themselves to it. And you see that it has quite a big incline as she's making her way up and around. The swarms of spiders continue to pester its enemies. One of them moves towards Goel, one towards Zirin, and one of those will move around towards. Let's do. No, let's do Judas with a dash action. So this is on Goel. This is on Zirin. None of those attacks hit. And Jethris, you are up next.
Um, 60 feet. Jethris will move 30 feet over the spider right here. Or, well, not that far, I guess. I want to move so that I'm just within 60 feet of her. So right about there would work, I think. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry for doing this, but remind me, has she made a save since my last turn?
No.
Then she is still under the effect of Mind Sliver, and I'm going to try again. Casting command at a second level, but I don't think any of these creatures speak common or understand it. But just in case they do, it'll be cast upon Spider Lady and this Spider. And to both of them, I'll say, approach! So she has a minus 2d4, but it's probably, yeah.
It can still fail it. Roll me the 2d4, Jeffries.
Oh, me.
And yes, you do that.
Sad.
You try to beguile her, but once again, she skitters further away. Strike me, she says as she continues to skitter up across the wall.
Fuck you.
Anything else, Jeffries?
Spiny, the ruin spider. Yeah, I guess Spiny will hit the ruin spider. Please let me do it. There we go. Okay. Or wait. No. Spiny's gonna disengage and then move towards Spider Lady. That'll be him.
Judas right up
Flying
there.
move on?
It is a flying bone, and a big spiny bone. As Judas will take the opportunity attack from the swarm of spiders in there. He cares little about that, and he will rush up, and he will bonus action Misty Step to get up towards the ceiling, 30 feet up and above. With his spider climb, he will be able to get barely right next to her, and he will make his attacks recklessly. You are going nowhere, B word. Have to give it creative.
Well, that's
Uh,
18 and 25.
And he
That's
smites.
43.
He can. He doesn't have many spell slots, but he has, and he will use a first level because he needs to hold his better spell slots if he wants to misstep again. So you do an extra 8 points of damage for a total of 18.
51 total.
18. Quite a lot of damage as Judas continues to pester and rush right behind her, attacking again and again at the target. The ruin spider over to here will skitter right back, trying to attack at Spiny, moving towards there. And
No.
however, as it is doing so, this one has recharged the webbing, so it will, before moving, try to hurl web on you, Jethros, up above.
But I didn't do anything.
Get
I think it hits.
restrained now. Putting you onto the webbing, though you do not fall, the spider will rush as far as it can behind Maggie. I guess it doesn't have the full movement to get as close to Spiny, so this is where the spider will get. As that will be for the spider's turn. And Zinin, you are up next, making a deck save at the start of your turn.
Yes. Give me a second. That's without advantage, so there's that.
That's a 15 then.
Yep, sadly.
You still have Bardic. I'm not sure if you want to use it, but
I
yeah.
do not actually. I used it previously.
Correct.
Roll me a crunchy 10. Um, but I gotta think. Reggie, you gonna get closer? Need any help with something over there?
I got it.
Right. In that case, should we maintain bless? Well, you know what? Does the Fate Weaver seem like she's escaping, or is she merely creating distance?
There is no room to escape. There's no other way out of this chamber. So, not really escaping, but she's also adding a little bit more to her distance.
Yeah, makes sense.
She's trying to be difficult.
Hmm.
It's being very, very difficult. But it's a whole fight.
Okay, you know what? Zirin is restrained, so the only thing he'll do for now is turn towards the spider. That can you cease wasting his time? You're hardly worth the attention with your with that Fate Weaver over here. Turn towards this spider. Try a vicious mockery.
It has also Bane, so that will be
Then sidekick.
damage for it to be furthermore puzzled.
All right, and as a bonus action, he is going to tell Red you lose that. Same applies for you. Will you let her just crawl away? Um, and try to inspire Regulus, and that will be Zirin's turn.
And Goel, you are up next.
Try to free myself.
Make me an athletics check.
Snowstorm
Not athletics,
poofed
sorry.
away.
Yes, it's a strength check, not athletics. It's just a strength check. Snowstorm took 2 times psychic damage from being in the web. So Snowstorm poofed away. You do have minus a d4 from the memory drain, which is a 4, making your roll 18. However, you also have Bardic, and it might be the best interest of yours to use it, right? You roll 2d8, and
Do I
you
not
keep the
have
highest one.
Bless? Where's that
Bless isn't on ability checks.
Oh, that's right. D10?
Wait, he just used his
2d10 and you
bardic,
keep
didn't
the
he?
highest one.
On his last save.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Is this not another one?
I mean, I don't think I inspired you since then.
I
Did
guess
I?
I
There
don't
is a
have
chance that Zirin might have inspired Goel, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. I never took away the icon or I put it again. Not sure. Let's have it in here. Do you remember Zirin inspiring Goel or not? I think you did Judas, not Goel.
He just took his turn. I don't remember him. Unless he...
Not in this turn, maybe in the previous one, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
You are, in that case, you're still restrained.
Okay. It's not a dex save, though?
It's
Or
a
am I
strength
restrained?
check. When you're already restrained, it's a strength check to try and get out of it.
Oh. I'll attack the swarm.
You have
Unless
used
I
your
do
action to
10, no?
try and get out of that. You have a bonus action right now.
Nothing I can do with my bonus action. That's my turn.
More than
There's
fine.
nothing
At
I
the
can do this whole battle. So that's it.
as the Weaver will induce poison into the web of her. And Goel and Zirin, you take 24 points of poison damage as the webbing itself starts to burn and char your skin. I think Regular said that he's beat back right now.
I can do my turn. I can do my turn.
Yeah.
I gotta be quick
It's
though.
Zephyra's turn and then your turn, but yeah.
Okay. Zephyr is going to fly up to Goel and assist him and to try and getting free of the webs. Which is silly, but either way. And then on my turn, Regulus is going to, as a bonus action, cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise for the lower planes instead of the upper planes. So I'm immune to poison damage, fire damage, yada yada. And I will, as my action, I will. I'm just going to use I will. I'll booming blade this spider in front of me.
Go for it.
Man, this requires actually no, I'm not going to booming blade it. It takes too much time. I'm going to do backup step for it to make an opportunity attack of it once.
It will be a disadvantage, but it will try it because of the vicious monkey. The attack will not hit you.
I'm going to triple tap it with Eldritch Blast.
Go for
1,
it.
2, 3. Of course,
1
I've
and
rolled
3.
so many natural ones this session. Kind of ridiculous. Not radiant or necrotic.
No matter what you roll, the second attack will definitely bring the spider down to the ground.
Okay. Then I'm going to fly up off the ground so that I don't get affected by any more of these webs. Actually, I will fly over. I'll fly up 20 and over 20. That'll be it.
The lair will use its action to once again spawn one of those giant spiders. It plays in between regulars, but that wouldn't alter much in that scenario. As Goel, it's once again your turn. This time, however, you do have advantage on the strength check should you try and get out of the web because of Zephyra aiding you.
Oh, this is my inspiration.
Go for it. You try your best, but this webbing is restraining and it's keeping you in hold. You're trying to break free, but alas, it is not helping you as much in this scenario. Trapped in the spider web as you currently are. Elwin, you are up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna freaking stab it in the head 3 times. With one sword, sadly. So, 1, 2, of course, 3.
1 and 3 hit.
Only one hit?
The first and the third. One and 3.
2.
First and third.
You no longer
Yeah, two
have
of those
blessed.
attacks him.
I'm no longer
That is
blessed.
correct. Bless has
Yeah.
dropped it, so only the first attack hits. For 10 points of
Okay.
slashing damage, Elwin.
Okay. Yeah, cannot do anything about that. So only
You
one
continue
hit.
to plunge the blade onto the back of the creature as much as you can, and
And I will second wind to heal. And I have a freaking +10. I've been rolling under 10. Yeah, that is my turn.
the web weaver, as it is already in there, will rush further up onto the ground, allowing Judas to take an opportunity attack. That is, Judas will not hit, as the web weaver will go to the very top of the cavern at 100 height, and then start moving a little bit closer to the center. I do not wish to kill you now, but you are going down. As Elwin, you are slowly, the gravity starts to pull you down. You're attached towards her, but any attempt to move you will cause you now to drop 100 feet from the ceiling. And that will be the web weaver's turn, as it now is upside down on the ceiling, 100 feet up. The swarms of spiders continue to follow and try to strike at their enemies. This one will dash, try and get towards Judas, but it won't be able to get on there. The other two will attack at Zirin and at Goel. This is on Zirin, this is on Goel.
Oh, come on. The swarms are getting their revenge.
Goel takes 19. Zirin, you take 17 points of damage. All of those spiderlings continue to bite you. And Jeffress, you are up next.
How far is Ellen from me?
100.
70 feet up and 50 feet away, meaning that this is a total of 85 feet
Oh, it's not even that bad.
from you.
That's not even that bad. But I am restrained. And my sheet closed. Let me just check the range on this. Oh my gosh, my sheet's lagging badly. Here it is. Okay. Sorry, I have no idea why it's going so slow. Okay, that is actually pretty far. But I will cast with a distant spell with my last sorcery of the point of the day. I will. I'll say, "Hold on tight, Elwin," and I'll cast Polymorph on Elwin, turning him into a Brontosaurus.
Okay, just to understand something. I am upside down, holding her with my hand. Is your creature have a hand?
You're gonna wrap your legs around her.
Is it-
You're getting big.
Okay,
He can turn into an octopus.
This,
The question
I'm
is,
a
first
lizard
things
guy.
first, are you resisting the Elwin? Regardless of, I'm not going to explain what's going to happen if you turn to Brontosaurus or not. You do not know that. You know that Jethros is targeting you with an
Yeah.
ability and is trying to sift you. Up to you.
like I heard, like hold on, and I know Justice has two type. He helping, but he's still an asshole, and I don't know. So I have a good insight, but I'll believing him. I don't know. Like I see my body start changing. Like what is what's going on? As I like
And as Elwin starts to shift and turn into a Brontosaurus, I'm not sure how to put it against at this point. It's very, very hard to see this, but you see his neck being engorged. His rest of the body starts to shift. His weapons melt and become pause. He loses balance as he's about to drop as he extends his maw and bites at the spider to hold on. And now the whole Brontosaurus is dragging the spider down, as instead of now you being attached to her, you are grappling them, but you cannot move anywhere from there.
how the intelligent is this creature?
Not at all. I'll
let's
give you
see.
the stats in a second.
It has 2 intelligence,
Oh God.
but 10 wisdom.
It has
Like I know, look, I know that I still have my memory. I think, oh, like who I am, but too intelligent.
You can only differentiate allies and foes. Like, you know that this guy is cool, this guy is not cool. Like, that is what you know.
You also have a vulnerability to leafy greens.
Yeah, there are a lot of green down. These eggs, not green. Okay.
Bane is also down.
But you are dragging the spider down at the same time as the spider is also trying to stay. You know, this is a very, 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 very much shift in the weight disparity here. So make me a strength check. It's a strength check contest.
That's what I was
Whoever
hoping
wins,
for.
Brontosaurus or the spider. Let's see, if the Brontosaurus wins, we go down. That's not good for the Brontosaurus, but it's not good for the spider either. So make me your strength check.
Where's the sheet, DM?
I can make
It
it
should
if
be on
you
two.
need be.
This one, found it. Brontosaurus. So just a strength save. Oh,
A
strength.
check.
Okay.
Have to be the 17.
Oh.
Of course, you roll good.
Spider is up in the ceiling.
Oh.
Big.
As the Brontosaurus can just what? The spider falls from upside down on the ceiling all the way and plummeted down. Obviously, that means
Could I die? Could I do because I rolled good? And if you allow that, because it have a long head that when I pull her, I try to flip us upside down. So I am above her
Like a
and
cat.
she's under me. So when I fall up on her. So she hit the ground and she have a wherever the dinosaur above her, like she been sandwich. If you allow.
Anyone
I
that-
understand the intent there. However, I gave already the check for free right now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick with that as you're just biting at her, and at the same time, your length is extending and you're dangling below it for 1, 2 seconds, and then both of you come crashing down. Meaning that first things first. Let's roll damage, which is always strange. I never like falling damage for massive creatures as such, but that is the rule, and we are sticking with that for now. So that should be 10d6 that you take, Elwin. That is 37 points of damage that the Brontosaurus take. You don't have to roll anything for that. You just take the damage. You do, however, make me a dexterity saving throw, as the spider is about to land on top of you. Don't boo me. You take another 18 points of damage, but also the spider takes the 18 points of damage. Give me just a second. And as she falls, she goes prone on the ground as well. The moment that the two of them land on the ground, I guess you are now at the very bottom and she's kind of just above yours. You two fall to the ground. I don't know how to make this work with those tokens. This is super strange. Regardless, you see the back of the spider crack.
Ooh.
And as she goes down to 0, she regains some hit points.
Some 300.
You see all of your body starts to fill with multiple spiderlings trying to protect. Jethris, it is still your turn.
Spiny will look between the runic spider and the spider lady, between them both again, and we'll make a slap at the spider lady. And I'll say to the Bronto, "Good job, Elwood. You got that strong grip on you, man." And I'll give you a bardic inspiration. I gotta reopen Muggy's sheet because I had to it wasn't letting me text. Muggy. Come on. Bow. For 19?
Maggie should have advantage because it is prone, as we said.
26 for 11
That hits
force.
regardless. Starting to take away out all of those creatures that she has called upon to protect her.
That's me.
Judas will rush as fast as he can. Now that he has advantage, he is not risking that. He will move. He doesn't have enough movement, but with Misty Step, he will get within range towards that creature. Now that he has advantage from it being prone, best time for it. So, Bloodset Blade once, Bloodset Blade twice. He has a very scarce few spell slots, so he's going to conserve them for the time being, but still, good damage overall, 19 and 23, as Judas moves and starts slicing towards her. Stop it, she yells aloud, as right after that, it is the Ruined Spider's turn. It doesn't have haste any longer, so it will just turn onto the Brontosaurus next to it and start biting at it. I assume both of those hit. I don't recall the AC of the Brontosaurus.
It is 15.
So only the first attack will hit for a total of 21 points of damage, as the other spider will rush up for the Jeffrey is already entangled in there, and this one will try to hurl a web towards Judas with disadvantage due to long range, but still manage to hit. As Jirin, you are up next.
All right. So, because Regulus has so many icons on him, is he restrained from the web?
No, he's flying now, so he's not
Oh, okay.
affected by that.
Excellent. So I'm the only one who makes a dexterity save right now. Let's hope. Yep. Zirin is good. And
Zirin, you are restrained, so you don't make a dex save. You are already restrained. You can only make a strength check to try and
oh
escape.
my god, it's so disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, if you start your turn restrained, that is. You can also teleport to try and avoid it, but yeah, if you have the ability.
No, because I want to cast a spell this turn. Fine, let the rest of the folk move. I will stay where I am. Because Zirin will use his last inspiration to use his mantle of inspiration pointing towards the Fate Weaver and yelling out, "Our prey is exposed and felled. No time for quarter. No hesitation. Finish it off." And just to point her out, just to target her even more, he'll use a 4th level spell slot to cast a moonbeam on top of her, trying to avoid
Ooh.
the Bronto, if that's possible.
She's on top of me, so it
She's a
will
dog.
let- it doesn't matter. I'm okay with that. Go ahead.
No, I am not okay with that because you don't have my aura to protect you.
It
He's
has-
also in
he has
polymorph.
Full cover. He has
Yeah.
full cover because of the spider. No.
No, actually, the spider has cover from the spell because of the huge Bronto on top of her.
No,
The
she's on
Bronto
top
is
of me.
below. Yeah, the spider is above.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How did that? Oh, he pulled her down.
was
I understood
dangling.
that.
Yes.
Okay, then I guess you have a cover from the attack. Sure. Moonbeam as 4th level on top of the freak.
Make me the saving throw. Bronto,
Uh,
you are at disadvantage.
If you fail it, you basically instantly shift back to Elwin.
Yeah. Can't save, right?
Whoever makes it.
12.
But yeah, this is at the start of your turns. I forget that this happens then and not
Yeah,
now.
sure. She'll take
Later.
7 damage at the start of her turn. Zirin just sits where he is. He can't move, and that's Zirin's turn.
Zafira is up next.
God, this fight
Who'd
is
you target with the
confusing.
mantle?
By the way, oh yeah, I have to call my targets. Well, it should be the 4 folks who are not close to our prey. So that's Goel, Regulus, Jethros, and Elwin. So no, Elwin is there. So is there anyone else?
I'm also restrained, so.
For those that are restrained, I'm okay to use the reaction to try and make an action to from these characters are just trying to move to try and attempt to get out of the webbing.
Sure.
If it works, great.
Um,
If it doesn't,
on-
it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if the folks are okay with that, what's that
Sure.
on top of here? Oh, it's a prisoner. It's a prisoner. Never
Yeah,
mind. So yeah,
There's-
basically,
yeah.
Whoa.
yeah, you're free.
He is not. Because your memory drain Jeffers as well.
Oh, come on.
I can be cruel like that.
This is
Joel,
the
you also make me a strength check if you want as a reaction.
he's also restrained.
He's also
Oh, the spiders cover the icon. I did not see. But still, let him have
Yeah.
his chance. He's also memory drained.
the 19 won't be enough. It's
Okay,
close, but not
I see why Zirin hates spiders so much.
after this encounter,
I
everyone.
think at this point everyone hates spiders. There's no
Yeah.
one here that doesn't.
Goel, you can use my inspiration.
Are you sure? I know I have plus
No,
4,
I'm not, but
uh,
I mean, when am I going to use it?
Oh,
You have a
If
chance.
If it's a
You know
one,
what? You know what? Before you all said it already, keep the one because I don't want to see you restrained for much longer. So at least try and do something inspiring as
Okay.
Zirin does everything. Let's
Don't-
say that.
don't
You still
give
have
that
to
feeling
make
thought.
a saving throw. You still have to make a saving throw at the start of your turn because you are in the web. So nothing is safe for now. But who knows? Maybe good luck and good chance will help. Zafira is up next, regardless.
well, yeah, this happens, and Elwin basically
Okay,
just
that's still
gets
Zirin's.
and Elwin basically just gets the what's it called? Gets the temporary. He can move if he wants.
The temporary on the character of the dinosaur.
On the dinosaur, I mean, it's the
It's
same.
the same thing. It's the same
Okay.
thing, regardless.
So
Yeah.
+5.
So you will also take 8 less damage from my moonbeam, and if you actually you can even move out of moonbeam because it doesn't deal damage yet.
I do not know if I could do like I'm confused because I'm grappling her with my mouth, and she's above me, and my head neck is like turned like I don't know. Kaisen, help here.
I cannot do something for that. That's for
Like,
you.
could I move?
Technically, you can on your turn.
No, I mean as a reaction.
From
Oh,
the mantle.
Yeah, you're just prone. So
Okay,
it's double movement for you to drag.
Oh, yeah. So it's half movement, or I don't know. Can he stand up by using half his movement, or is that on his turn only?
That can also be a thing. Up to you, Aloy.
I'll keep my mouth on her neck, and I'll stand up, just standing up.
More than fine.
Mhm.
And
And
now,
that's Zirin's turn. That's action, bonus action, and no movement.
And now it's Zephyra's turn.
Zafira, to no surprise, will
Do
stay
something.
put. She can't. I mean, she can't even make the check for Goel at this point. She will. She will
Not
aid.
restrained on this turn. Just to keep in
Oh,
mind.
he's not restrained. Well, she can't exactly
not.
pull him either.
Yeah, that's a different.
Trying to figure out what the best way to do this. No easy way. Well, on this turn, strategically, Goel has the best chance. Although his dex save is, well, he'll have advantage, right? Regardless.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yes. Danger
Yeah.
sense.
Danger sense. Balls. All right. Well, I'll fix Zirin's problem. Hopefully, first. Not the one he wants it to. Regulus is going to fly down to Zirin.
Before Regulus, it's Zephyrus turn. Then it's the lair, then it's Regulus.
Okay.
Just for now.
Zafira is going to aid Goel, which doesn't really do anything.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. As I'll assume that Zephyrus then next, the spider will use its memory drain. This time it is Zirin and Jethros that need to make the intelligence.
Me?
Yeah, you're restrained.
Oh. Can I just not be, though? Alright. Intelligence. It's 11?
Get wrecked.
No.
That's not enough. Zirin, make me yours as well. Oh, he said very fast, be right back. I'll have him roll it afterwards. But Regulus, have your turn now.
Does that make my brain hurt worse?
Yes, I added already the 2. Now it is a d6 that you deduct from attack rolls and ability check. Now Regulus is your turn.
Okay. This is like the choice in a Mass Effect game. I'm gonna fly down to Zirin in front of him. And I'm going to say, sorry, this is the best way I've got. Try not to resist this, please. And Regulus will suddenly jut his Rod of the Pack Keeper towards him, and will cast Thunderwave.
Ooh.
Okay, actually, if there's one person in this group that is able to take this always, it's Zirin. It's the one resistant to spell damage. But Zirin will look a little bit dumbfounded and be like, resist what? Oh!
It's not much. It's literally a first level because it's one of my runes.
Yep.
I'm Baldur's Gating this shit.
Yep, I get it. I get it. You know what? 10 feet away. I'm fine with this. He moves. He should move. Yeah, with the
into the chasm.
I think with the sword.
I mean, I actually might kill the swarm.
Okay. It's scattered, 7 points of damage won't kill the swarm. You got it. spiders move one way, you move another way. As Regulus strikes towards you, Judas from the distance will make a comment. Different Regulus, same thing. Just hitting ourselves once again.
I throw my remaining star at Judas. No, I'll throw it at the big scary spider lady. Oh wait, no, she's prone, isn't she? Where did she get up?
Says prone.
I'm
She's
the one
prone.
up.
Prone, huh?
It's hard to keep track with all of those icons with a
Fucking
Brontosaurus sandwich there.
bastard. Well, you know what? Sure. I'm gonna roll 2 natural 20s. That's just how it is. I didn't, but I rolled a 27. So
27 hits.
So that's that much damage to the lady over there, the big scary spider lady. I'm out of stars.
Not out of luck. And anything else, Regulus?
Throw in a microwave. No, that's it. I got my prerequisite team damage in on this Regulus.
And Goel, you are up next. At the start of your turn, you have to make me a dexterity saving throw. You do so at advantage. That is sadly not
Can
the
he
big number.
can he make another one with Zephyrus help?
I have
think that
inspiration.
It's already giving them advantage. Go for it, use it.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Barely enough, as you managed to avoid those. It's not, you don't deduct it from only from
Oh.
ability checks. So once you get restrained, it's very hard to get out. But to get restrained, you have a chance to not get restrained.
If I walk on the web, do I need to make the
You
save
don't,
again?
you don't repeat it for this turn. Until the end of your turn, you can move around on the webs and nothing will happen. It's just difficult terrain, which you might ignore. I don't recall. Check on that.
I do, unless it's magical.
It's not. It's
Oh.
whacking.
Okay, then I walk past it like it's nothing. And that is how many? How long has that? Have I walked? Is that full 45? Yeah. If I move here, it's 45. Yeah, I'll bonus action dash right next to 5 temp HP, and then I will attack it twice.
No advantage. Spider.
Actually,
big
I'll
spider
take that
is
back.
brown.
I'll take it back. I will use my bonus action for Hunter's Mark from Skull Crusher. I think it's a bonus action.
More than fine. Keep in mind that because it is prone, range attacks are disadvantaged if you are trying to hurl Skullcrust.
It's fine. I'll reckless it for normal.
You cannot reckless range attack.
I can't?
No.
Oh,
Not in
man.
this version.
Not in this way.
Okay, then I'll bonus action dash and attack it. Wanted it to have Hunter's Mark on him and attack him, but we can't have nice things.
Hey, you have resisted to everything when you rage. What are you on about?
Actually, it's even
Go
an
ahead, go.
action to have a Hunter's Mark or Earthbind, so wouldn't be able to do it regardless.
This
I
session,
will
everyone
attack
turned
it.
to Karen.
Ooh.
That
Cool.
hits.
17, second attack. There we go.
That's a crit.
That doesn't matter. If I roll ones. Oh, wow, it's a crit. 2 more damage.
Egg.
Yeah, that's all right. It's at 20. I'll take it.
You're
That's my
doing
turn.
damage?
As Goel jumps, we're going to start striking at it. Oh, I'm not down the creature. Now you've destroyed all of the temporary hit points of the creature, and she will yell out, "Seize! Seize now!" And she will use her mythic legendary actions now
Ooh.
to use
Oh.
instantly more web, because you didn't have enough web, so I put a little bit more web in your web, so there is some web. And
Our favorite
Elwin,
mechanic
at the
of this
start,
fight. Again, how
yes. At the start of your turn, I believe your Brontosaurus form drops, correct?
Yeah. Do I take the damage from the Brontosaurus? Oh, I take the damage from
From the
Elwin.
Brontosaurus.
So yeah, I pop out.
And now you need to make me a dexterity saving throw because you're on webbing.
Thank you, DM.
Hey, see?
You had the chance to move.
Like, no, because I was prone, so I couldn't do anything.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll just freaking get entangled again. But I will use a bonus action. Could I do that?
Kind of depends. I don't recall if Moonbeam is bright light.
It wait. Let me
Dim light.
real.
So yeah,
It should be
you can
dim
do
light.
it.
Yeah. So I
It
will
is dim light.
I will teleport in her butt and attack
What?
Rabbit the butt here. Is that a butt?
Yeah.
It's a thorax.
The bottom end of the spider, let's call
Yeah.
it that.
Okay.
Yes.
And attack her. Rabbit strike. Normally
Touch the butt.
sadly. And 3 more attack with advantage this time because she's freaking prone. Hopefully I hit her.
Mm. Mm.
Hits.
When a fighter can hit.
Chopper leg off.
For 44 points of damage, as I'm going to strike again and again and again onto the creature. Each strike more brutal than the previous one.
Well, I say, it seemed fate decide that you, the one who'll be sacrificed. Do not beg for your life that you lost this one. And yeah, that is my turn.
The Web Weaver takes the 14 points of damage from the Moonbeam as it starts its turn towards there, and she will use half of her movement speed to get off prone. She will then skitter upwards once anew, allowing Goel to make an opportunity attack first.
I'm on hold on her, right?
You are no longer.
Oh, I thought I'm in her, like above her, whatever this thing called, the lower part.
The abdomen.
Yeah, abdomen.
Not when it moves, though. You were
Oh,
attached
okay.
this time.
Oh, okay.
No worries. But Goel, make me your attack roll if you want. You are at advantage on this attack because of Judas and Elwin being next. Goel might be right back, but that's okay. She can take the hit from Goel no matter what he rolls. And as she moves towards there, she will dash, I guess. Further away, both Elwin and Judas can make an opportunity attack.
Yeah, well, she has 10 feet less movement from Spiny, and he'll make an attack as well.
I'll keep that in mind.
Coward.
Judas hits.
Yeah, doesn't have anything.
That hits.
Does 20 hit?
That hits, yes. And as she moves upwards 60 feet then, so another 20, slightly towards here, and looks down towards it, seize this, she will yell. Remember, you kill me. Those that fight over conquest for me will focus on the lot of you.
Get in the line.
Fuck this
Spare
bitch.
me. This is what she will say as the swarm of spiders skitter close towards her, and she starts feeding on them.
Gross.
She heals.
More of those spiders move towards further and further away from her. Jethris, you are up next.
She's no longer in range of my biting insults.
Biting.
She can't hear you.
Unfortunate. She has her claws in her
Gotta get-
ears going la la la. Spells. What can I do now? I have 2 left. Or no, I have 3 because I have a pack magic slot. Anything I'm in range to do? Oh, she's probably fully immune to that. Not gonna happen. Yes. Well, I don't think I can. Oh, this is an action. I'll Jethris will turn to dust and will turn into a gaseous form to escape his restraints. So that's a 3rd roll. And I can only... Do I still have my genie flight speed, or do I have to go at the 10 feet?
Both of them override one another. So this is the while in this form, the only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet, like it
Okay.
specifically says. So.
Just checking.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
I'm no longer restrained, right? That's good. Just making sure.
That is correct.
Okay. I will I guess I will follow her. I'll move 10 feet this way. And Muggy is going to oh, I should have bonus action before I turned. Oh well. Live and learn. She's eaten the spiders that are walking towards her?
Yes.
Spiny will hit this swarm. So here's that. 18
It hits the swarm.
for 7 force.
7 points of force damage.
And that'll be my turn.
Judas is no stranger to those threats. He cares little for that, so he will rush up, forcing that his ally is attacking as well, recklessly now. Doesn't hit. That will hit. And hoping to die, he'll expend his 2nd level smite.
I thought you just said hoping to die.
Not
Yeah.
the Judas to die, but that's 3 points of a potent strike against it as the ruined spider behind will try to stop Judas as it will move up towards them and start biting on them with advantage. That's the first attack and that's the second of reckless. That's not what I wanted to click. Bear with me. Hits. I'll be doing the math as Judas takes quite the damage over there. The spider rolls to recharge. I'm not sure why I'm keeping track right now of those webs, but maybe it will matter. as the other spider will rush up forth and try to attack Maggie, as I will roll for its own webbing recharge. Let's see. An attack that shall hit Maggie
Hits.
for 5 points of piercing damage. And Zirin, you are up next.
All right. Zeren's turn is quite simple, really. He'll use his action to move the moonbeam on top of her, now that there's no allies of him. Or, huh. Actually, is there a way to hit both the swarm? Yes, there should be a way to hit both the swarm
Yeah.
and her. So he will do just that. Let's roll the damage. That's 14 damage, the same as before. And for the rest of his turn, he's going to. How does he see the people here faring against the spiders?
As I said, with the help of the Deva, they should be able to fend them off, so you don't have to worry much about them.
All right. So all Zirin will do is call. So Zirin will call out. You claim to be an integral piece of our world. Yet you provoked our hand. Ask for mercy, you may yet receive it. Keep fighting, and we will. He will say as he moves the moonbeam. You know what? Just to make the suggestion a little bit uh, more reasonable. For now, his moonbeam will stay on top of the swarm, not on top of her. Well, and not on top of Judas, of course, no matter how much he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be Zirin's turn. No serious bonus action for Zirin, so yeah, he'll just call out to her. Turn.
Zafira, you are up next.
Zafira is going to fly up 40 feet. I guess Jethris is currently a
Fart cloud.
dust cloud. So she's going to fly up and sort of just keep pace with the rest of the battle. She'll fly up 20 feet and over 20 feet. And then it'll be Regulus after the lair.
For the lair, there is no action to be taken, besides she just skittering further away and yelling on mercy, mercy! But go ahead.
Regulus will move up, will fly up, and is holding like the magic he's blasted her with like repeatedly. And he will look towards her and say, "Tell them what they want to know and let us leave. Or the last thing you will see will be the light at the end of my hand." I would try to intimidate her.
100% the web weaver at this point is trying to retreat and is trying to avoid getting killed, preserve her life at all costs.
Well, kill is one thing. I'm trying to get her to spill the beans on any information that she has on the Boonblade.
She will quickly reply to that. Let me go and I will say what needs to be said.
I'm going to I'll look towards her and I'll say, "If those spiders move towards you in any capacity, you die. Understand?" And I hold my action to shoot her if she does. If her spiders continue to move towards her to armor her more.
More than fine, that is. As Goel, you are up next. Start of your turn, you need to make me a dexterity saving throw, as the webbing she cannot disperse it as easy.
Deck save?
It is a dex save, you do have advantage.
Where's Judas?
Miles away.
All the way up there.
Didn't you need them?
Make the
Advan-
save.
Don't have to roll. All right, next to her.
Keep in mind that you are climbing upwards as well. I believe you do have a climbing speed, so you can get there, but you do need your
Yep.
one hand to stay up there.
Mm.
We're also in a bargaining posture at the moment, not a kill posture.
I don't think.
Some of you are
Well, Goel is
in
not
a kill
raging if you want.
posture. Others are in a bargaining posture. It's entirely up to you, girl, what you want to do.
No, knowing this, like a beast that's being hunted, it's going to use everything in its power to be able to survive, which is, buy time to heal up and then strike again. So he knows this. So he's going to strike. Do it twice.
28 and 23 will both hit,
21.
even if you have a minus d4. That will
Yeah.
still hit. 19 is the AC.
Okay. For 31 damage.
Still alive, but barely so.
Let's see if I can do anything with my bonus action. Can become invisible with Nature's Veil. For just shits and giggles. I'll do that. Can I do that?
You can, but it will do nothing against a creature with blindside.
I'll do it anyways.
And anything else, girl?
Nope. That's it.
Alun, you are up next. Alun?
Elwyn! You're
I
on
am
the
muted
web,
myself.
Elwyn.
Go ahead.
Could I run or I'm in the web?
You are in the web, so you have to make me the dexterity saving throw at the start of your turn.
Okay. Where's my dex? Nope. I don't have a
That's not
plus.
enough.
Yeah, I will teleport. Yeah, I will teleport. So I have 30 feet of movement. And there's this question: could I reach her after teleporting?
Yeah,
So yeah, I will. If I could
it's
reach
20 feet
her,
up high, so yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'll reach her. I say, "There's no mercy. I don't care about anyone anymore. You want to
Aw.
sacrifice me for whatever sake you want. No, you will be the sacrifice. I will attack her. I will. Uh, I will grab a strike so I can attack 4 times. So all of attack with normal. So 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, I'll only one hit her.
But it's a critical hit.
And yeah,
Does that
that.
do something special?
Yeah, that's sadly. Wait, wait. I have something.
Roll another d20.
What?
Roll another d20, see if you chop off something.
Yeah, and I remember I have something. Nope.
You don't chop off something.
13. What is your bardic, Jethras?
It's a D10.
Okay, so I need to roll a 7. Uh, 13 plus 5
That's an 18.
doesn't hit
That's
her, right?
not. That's barely not enough.
Yeah, I don't have an inspo. God damn it.
I'll assume
Yeah.
that's your turn, Alwyn.
Yeah, that is my turn. I made a 4 freaking attack, only 1 hit. That's freaking frustrating. This character is like, I meant to be cursed, but not that cursed.
Bad rolls can always happen, but yeah, I definitely see what's happening.
Kaz.
But as the web weaver, go ahead. Sorry.
If she postures up to do anything, I mean, she's pretty much. Can my risk my action go off, my held action,
Go for
before
it.
she goes, since she's probably going to just do something to try and seeing as how the other three are just going to cut her to pieces,
Go for it.
might as well. And I just say, too little, too late. And I will 1, 2, 3.
Woo. Woo.
All of those hit. And as the creature is trying to get away from all of that, the slices from Judas, the attacks from Goel, the strikes of Eluin. And as Regulus sees that there is no hope left for this creature, he just turns and unleashes his magic. The massive spider drops upside down on the ground. Dead.
And another thing. Oh, she's dead.
When she falls, assumedly upside down between all the group, Regulus is just going to accent his point and say, "What fate were you trying to achieve? Was it worth it?"
Mm.
And on that note, we will put a pause until the next, as the
The
web
continuation of the battle.
Nah.
Phase
the spiders
4.
Her
will
legs
go
start to
away.
crack and her face splits open.
The spiders will scatter away. But have you unleashed onto this world? That's a different thing.
The
Whoever
whole
drops on her body with the warhammer, just crushes her head. Splat all over Regulus.
I'm very high in the air. I just
Oh.
blasted her with a ranged attack.
But yeah,
Continue
this is
that.
where we'll put a we will call today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you